Oh, no, sorry. I walked away to get a drink and finish up some stuff. Did you hear me at least? I want to make sure. Oh, yeah, the music's not playing. Hold on. There it is. When I do the, forgot what you call them. The game streams, I shut off the background music. I forgot to turn it back on. You just let the game's music go. There we go. Usually we'll get everything ready, hit start the stream, and then I'll go and like get my drink and use the restroom and stuff. And I feel like it's never nice to people that like don't want to miss anything to like start the moment that you hit the button. Give people opportunity to get in. I've never met a dog who wanted to play fetch. They only want to play I've got the ball. Now chase me for 20 minutes. Where did that come from? That used to be a family dog from years ago. His favorite game was I have something and you can't have it. And we had like 2 trees that were kind of in the middle of the backyard, and his game was to basically just do a figure 8. You would stand in the middle, and he would go tearing around the one tree, and then he would loop back around to get to you, and then he kind of slowed down a little bit. If you tried to reach for whatever he has, then he'd tear around the other side of the tree, and just keep going back and forth in a figure 8. So it was really easy to chase him because you didn't have to move. Figure out what we're actually gonna do today, because we're kind of between things. Oh, I did figure out why my music was being weird before. It was what I thought. I did a bunch of driver updates because I probably was behind on it, and one of them apparently like caused credential something problem with the server, and so I had to like deauthorize the drives and reauthorize, but then I couldn't remember what my password was to get on the server, so I had to put a new password in, and now it works, but now my PC isn't connected because I have to do the same thing for it, but I'm not in a rush. Let's see here. I want to figure out what shot we're going to work on. Michael's still eating. He'll be done in a minute. Finish that scene in the vault with like what's your face with Apple Bloom. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was trying to figure out where it was in the sequence of things. What shot I'm going to do? Twilight walks away from Pinky at party. That, I don't want to do it, but I'm wondering if we should start that one. That would require a little bit of reading, though. Get my book. Having nature is more interesting than watching me flip through a book for a minute. Jack, elevator accident. I feel like some of these I could definitely mix in, but the one at the party is kind of instrumental, and it's kind of it kind of just worked for the theme. Blue Blood assassination attempt. I forgot that one. Is this a book I'm reading? I thought the party thing was pretty early. Yeah, okay. I missed it. Look at the second one. Okay. Let's see here. Where's my butt? Oh, it's over here. I was asked to play the music I was playing last time for music. I can do that again. We'll see, because I've been really behind uploading videos to YouTube, but there's no reason I didn't do it, because being copyrighted stuff means that anybody watching the recordings has to watch ads, and they don't even help me. They're just whatever. But for how many people actually end up watching those in the end, that's me. I don't know if it's really worthwhile. or at least I don't think it's a valid reason. B ends up being like, you guys are the ones that are here actually watching stuff. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do that. Okay. All right. So if we're gonna try doing this shot, I need a description of the scene. Okay, all around me's been a massive party. That doesn't sound fun. Color lights, festive decoration, and a dance beat that grabs hold of your soul and made you want to move. Trying to play up Vinyl Scratch. I was at the turntables. Oh, yes, I don't have to actually have this, the memory itself, or like my scene from the turntables. Everywhere ponies dancing, ponies eating, ponies doing things in corners and behind potted plants that would make their parents blush and faint. So wait, I was at the turntables. Graceful aging, a light blue Pegasus pony with rainbow colored hair flutters towards the turntables with a slight swagger and looking a bit slosh. Awesome beat. Then Applejack shows up. That was, I guess, the first time she saw Applejack. Actually, this is the second memory arm ever. Yeah, the Fluttershy speech was the one before it, so. How long is this scene? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's like 2.5 pages. This one I might need to pre-read. I think I'm gonna have to read this quite a bit because I have an idea as to what it's gonna be, but then like the scene could move or change in position, and I don't want to make assumptions on that. So I don't know if I want to quite do that yet. What we can maybe try doing, because it ended up kind of working, is seeing if we can do the rainbow in front of the mirror whole scene. Yeah, because I think that one might be actually later. I don't think that's in this one. There's too many that are so close I can't like skim through them quickly, and it is just sticky notes. I think it's they don't do the armor stuff until the next book. That's the barn book. Applejack sells the farm. Pinky prank. Zaccardo cut it off. Assassination attempt. Trixie Bats. Here's another one. SPP convo. Fluttershy and Rarity crying at the spa. Ooh, where would we put that? Wait, I think I already have. Yeah, okay, I already have a shot for it. Perfect. Let's start that. Okay. Well, okay. I probably should read it. I'm making assumptions again, and that was dangerous before. Okay. How long is this one? Okay, this one's like about the same length, but I think the description is pretty easy. World spins illusion and fragrance. The floor beneath me was uncomfortable. Flanks lounge in. We're comfortable. My flanks lounge with plush carpeting. Felt the word and weight pressed against me from the mirror, wrapped in my forelegs. Her tears. If they're in, okay, I was gonna say. For some reason, I was thinking they were in a sauna. Okay, I actually should figure out what this was because for some reason my brain thought spa is sauna. There's no flash. I'll get my coat and getting missed, and that was Rarity. Everybody's overflowing. It's not actually describing the scene. And normally if you're doing something like this, you would describe the scene first. It just says that they smell lotions and stuff. It's just a lot of talking. Okay, Sweetie Belle pops in, but we don't have to worry about that until later. Past an eastern spot, when you stopping, Grady whispered, remember your clothes. Okay, so I think they're just at a standard spa. And if that's the case, I can do anything I want. Michael.
Yes. Need my horse expertise?
Well, I don't know if I quite want to call it whatever you do expertise, but I was going to probably start that one.
Okay.
When I looked up the info for it, it doesn't really provide. Those aren't cold yet.
Pretty cold.
I just put them in like an hour ago.
Cold.
No, there's not much. There's almost no information about what the place looks like.
I just assumed it's the Ponyville Spa. It's because it's where they always go.
Yeah.
And you have a map for it.
But all they talk about is, no, I mean, it's inside. I don't need a map.
No, there is a map for the Ponyville Spa.
I am not building a one-to-one replica.
No, somebody already built a map.
If it's a pre-built map or a model.
I think it's a pre-built map.
If it's a map, then I probably won't use it.
Well, you can.
Maps are not flexible. They're pre-lit. They're pre-everything.
Never happened. But no, my assumption is it's the Ponyville Spa. Because that's just the one thing that they kept doing even after they moved apart.
But why'd they go all the way to Ponyville just to go there?
Probably because they never know where they're going to be, so they always just meet up in the same place because it's easier.
But if they don't know where they're going to be, why would they purposely choose a place?
Because it's a place they've always gone.
But then they have to take time to go there.
Yes, they do, because they're friends and they love each other.
Yeah, I don't know. You read the book?
All you just see in the spa was the Ponyville Spa. That they go out of their way to meet there together.
Oh, I can't remember. Is this 30? I'm going to guess it's 30. If it's not, I'm going to make it 30. I don't remember there being a
Could have sworn.
A spa. They're spa ponies.
Yes, they're going to be very cute. And you need them to hug.
They're not going to be in the shot.
No.
I'm not seeing it on Pony SFF. They have spa things.
They do have spa things. I see spa things. And that is the tub and the stairs and the recliner from the spa.
They're not in a tub, but those two alone are most of what I would need.
Yeah, that is the tub from the Ponyville Spa.
Yeah. That was 2015.
Mm-hmm. Just yesterday.
No, Michael, that was 11 years ago.
Just yesterday.
11 years.
It's cursing over there.
How much you want to bet I already have these? I don't. Okay.
Wow.
The amount of things that just like really had poor descriptions and then I just figured out I had it later. Okay, now they are. So they are called Pony Spa. Hot and hot tub and massage table. Okay, those are pretty descriptive. I like when they put the word pony or MLP in things.
It helps.
It helps find specific things.
Yes, hello, Sir Edward. Ooh, that looks comfy.
I don't know.
It's a hammock kind of thing. It's like a lawn chair, really, that you can recline in.
Yeah. It probably works better for horses. For a person, well, for one, if you were getting a massage, this is a horrible chair. Even if you weren't, I wouldn't want this chair. It doesn't have any support. It's just rounded.
Because you're supposed to lie down.
Yeah, but if you're even laying down, this is like an enough of a laying down that you're going to be putting pressure on your upper body towards your middle torso. And I mean, maybe when you're young, it's okay because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and they only let young, hot people in that spa.
Why is...
No old uglies in there.
I might need to up the texture quality because look at like that.
It's 2015. They probably pulled it like directly from the show.
No, I bet you I know what it is. Oh no. Okay, nope, it is. So everything on this model is one texture.
Oh boy.
So it's just stretched.
Run it through AI.
I know. I bet you that was my concern. Is I don't think I can.
You can
save it.
I bet you can. I believe in the power.
If they have this much texture and they have models of this that are of decent clarity compared to that, and they're all in the same one, it means this one is up, like stretched way up, and there's only so much I can do with that.
Oh, how is that one day? I'm crazy exhausted. It's been last 2 days of work have been just
this and this are the same size.
Yeah.
So this is just stretched way up, and I can't do much.
What's the size of the texture?
Yeah, I can. This texture I'm thinking is about 1,000 by 1,000. That I can get up by 8 times then, but that's it.
Do it.
Do it. Damn it. Oh.
Anybody have anything interesting happen this week that you would like to talk about? Especially if it's horse related, or even if it's not.
Have you slept in your horse ass?
For good luck? Not since the Walden stream. That was the New Year's stream. Got a lot of luck that night.
Okay. This, even if there was an AI, it would take time, but this is actually a pretty easy one to like do myself, but AI is just much easier. All right, we're going to, I don't think it can use Targa though. We're
just convert it to PNG and then back to Targa.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I've always done. Telling me how to do my job.
Who's paying you? I made dinner last night. It was pretty interesting. That happens sometimes. Like this morning for breakfast, I tried to make something that didn't really turn out. It kind of did, and I ate most of it.
You made bangers and mash.
Oh yes, I made bangers and mash.
Not last night.
This morning.
Oh, what'd you make? You made bangers and mash this morning.
Kind of.
I did hear the banging around a little bit. What were you doing?
I wanted to make. I didn't have any bread for my eggs.
Did you try to microwave bread?
No, I mean I did, but no, that wasn't the initial intent.
Wait, that was a lot of back and forth. What did you do?
All right.
Beer is bread.
So I took flour in a bowl, and I mixed it with the rest of the heavy cream, and I stirred it up and poured it into the pan with a little bit of baking soda. And it made a bread-like thing, but it was frying too fast, so it didn't cook it all the way through, so I had to finish cooking it in the microwave. I ate it. It was decent.
Yeah, that sounds like you. Not sure if this is food. Gonna eat it.
You know, flour and cream mixed together. I told my coworker this, and he's like, "You're making it hard not to make a case that you're a prospector."
Oh, you made dinner last night. That was pretty interesting. You don't find the energy to cook often, so it's quite the event. There are...
I finished cooking it in the microwave.
I could It depends on what you consider effort, but I know a couple of things that like I can make that are like take 30 minutes, because like I don't consider oven time cooking time, because cooking is an act of cooking. So if it's like a 10-minute prep and then 30 minutes in the oven, I consider that 10 minutes of cooking. And I have a few things that definitely take under a half hour. Hot dish is a good amount of effort, but it takes 20 minutes. I have other ones that take like 10 of like time. It just takes more time to let it sit and do other things.
Are you trying to say that the meals my mother made lovingly with her own hands out of the Stouffer's boxes wasn't homemade meals? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm saying if you're going, if you say how long it takes something to cook,
Yeah.
like there's so many of those recipes out there that'd be like ready in 30 minutes. Well, for one, if you've never made it before, double it. But I don't include like baking or microwave time or whatever in those, because I only care about how much is my effort. If I put like when I make hot dishes, about 20 to 30 minutes of prep, and then I put it in the oven for an hour. I'm not going to say it takes an hour and a half to cook. Like makes it feel like disingenuous.
Well, this tastes good.
Okay, how did this turn out?
I like it.
These are really AI. Everything else is good. These are not, but these are easy to fix.
Like the only kind of imagery I could see of like a person on a spa, in the way that they have this pony on a spa in Human World, would generally be very, there would be a very specific kind of image, I feel, if you were to use people imagery. A lot of silhouettes.
I was like, why am I not getting a size change?
I mean,
I'm still not getting a size change.
anything eggs, yeah. Normally in the morning when I get up, I just make some eggs because they're quick.
There we
Like
go.
real quick. I can cook an egg from pan to done in 5 minutes.
I make a bowl of cereal if I even eat breakfast. I do it on the weekends because if I'm gonna have coffee, I don't want to drink coffee on an empty stomach unless I really want the energy early. But otherwise, yeah. Ready in 30 minutes. Prep work and dishes not included. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what that normally includes. Dishes to me is easy because there's usually like, if you're cooking chicken to get something ready, if you don't have anything else to do in that time, I just start doing the dishes.
If you burn anything to a pan, it gets harder.
If it's a pan I don't care about, I will sometimes just, as soon as I'm done cooking, just put it under the water, because then it'll steam a lot of it off real quick. But if it's like a nicer pan, maybe not. You're not supposed to really do that, but again, I don't care. I buy a lot of thrift stuff.
They contain them all the time.
Well, I mean, not when it's like super, super hot. That's just got to be more careful with. Now, I usually, anything that takes, if it takes more than 30 minutes of active work on my part to cook, I'm not a huge fan of it. And I'll try not to do that. Like, I have a curry, make from scratch curry that's like really good, and it's all like raw ingredients, but it takes like an hour of work, and that to me is not worth it. Half hour to me is fine. The easiest meal, like I'll do, and I have no problem with it, is I throw some white rice in the rice cooker. That takes like a minute, not even. And then I'll just take a bunch of egg rolls, throw them in the air fryer, and then I'll just break the egg rolls over white rice and a little soy sauce. It's like 3 minutes of actual work. And most of the meal is just white rice. I actually like that a lot. Okay, so I got all those. What is this? Was that in the original?
I don't remember. I was thinking about that too. I'm like, was that? Because I don't recall. I don't think it was. I think you need to wash that away. Oh, no,
It was. I'm gonna guess it's
probably like a handle or something.
no. I bet you it is.
hiding on the back somewhere. Or maybe it's that line on the sides. Just repeated.
I have no idea.
Might be in the tub. No idea.
Michael, what is this tub missing?
Got these horses in it.
Yeah, that's what it needs. Okay. Yeah, I don't see where it is, and because of that, I'm just gonna get rid of it because it's bugging me.
The OCD. It's tingles. Geez, what about having a thought and now it's gone? Well, didn't need it.
Oops, that's the wrong one.
I think my oldest piece of pony art that I ever made was just Blackjack and Spitfire in this tub together. Because you know how much those characters hung out. What are you doing?
I'm getting rid of the under ones.
Oh.
Just in case there's a little bit of carryover.
Did you remember that part of the book where Blackjack and Spitfire hung out? That were playing in a hot tub together?
That definitely sounds like something you would make.
I did. Because I really liked those characters at the time.
I don't think they're from the same time period.
It's fine. They would get along if they had been. Even though in the Fallout universe, and this makes me sad, it's very heavily implied that Soren and Spitfire died during the raid on the ship.
Oh, did you guys hear about the icy roads this morning? Led to a jackknife semi closing I-94 in Maple Grove this morning. Nope. Closest I got to bits was I heard some ting 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 on the window, and at work, and a notice from my garbage company that they're not going to do trash until Saturday instead of today.
Interesting.
Which is annoying. It's easy to remember to go bring trash out in the morning when I work. It's a little harder on a Saturday morning. I'm not going to remember. Why is your boss music in the background? This is the original trailer music that was used for Mass Effect 2. And then it kind of got memed a little bit because it was overplayed in trailers for a little while. But technically, I think Mass Effect 2 is one of the first ones to use it, so it gets a pass. Okay, now we put those back. Okay, we need to go to the hot tub. Oh, we need to make a targa. Because the target is currently open. Oh, it's open in this time thing. Okay.
Oh boy. I get to bed early tonight.
Why?
I'd be up early.
Yeah, you got the thing.
Thing.
That checks out. Okay. Okay, I think the music's, it's low enough. So make sure it wasn't too loud or something.
I gotta take Adam to the airport. He's flying home for various reasons, which I do not know, and I did not ask.
Yeah.
I assume he's flying home. I actually don't know that either.
No, I checked it. He's flying home. So he takes the train if flights are really expensive, but the flights right now were actually pretty decent.
It's not near any holidays. Kind of in the holiday dead zone right now. Next one's Easter. And it's ways off yet.
So I'm just gonna replace the actual texture. I don't care enough. All right. Because for one, I can always go get it again. That
doesn't really get updated.
I overwrote it. Did I grab the wrong model? Yeah. Oh wait, you know what? Maybe I didn't actually.
It's got the white line in it.
No, I don't think I imported the right one. Or I don't think I actually. No, I imported it.
It's got the white line.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I know it's not the right one. This is the better one. What did I do? thought I saved over the right one.
Again, going back to places I've never been.
Targa, replace. Yes. Import. Targa. Okay. Might have missed a click. Yeah, that's taking longer, so it's much bigger. Oh, did I actually check? Is this actually okay? It is. All right, so I have a little bit of a problem with that. So this was originally 1000 by 1000, and the upscaler said it was going to make it a 200% increase, which what would be the expected resolution
No, 1,000 by 1,000?
Yeah.
4,000.
for a 200% increase.
If you do 100% plus 100%. I would think if you do 100% at a time, is it...
So a 200% increase on 100 by 100, or no, a 400% increase on 1,000 by 1,000.
What is it?
Is 2,000.
Yeah, I know. What is it?
So, but when I did the 400% increase, it went from 1,000, 1,000 to 4,000, 4,000.
I was right.
But that's not correct.
That's how my brain works, and that's how the computer works.
It's
You're just upset I was right.
no, because no, I know they did it. That's not how the math works. They did 400% on each dimension, but overall, pixel count wise, it's 8 times. It's
Scale it down.
no, I mean the 4,000 is what I wanted.
Okay.
But I was just like, I was waiting to go in here and have it be 2,000 because thinking I'm like, oh crap, I need to put it up. Nope, that's what it is.
Computers work in integers of 10.
But that's dimensions. A square is squared. I mean, that's where the whole term comes from. So it's 8,000. It's 1,000 by 1,000. So it's 1,000 squared. So that means that the 200% needs to be squared too. Or not. Well, I guess not squared, but it needs to be times by 2 to make it count for as much.
Hello, hearts.
Or technically it's times 4, because it's if you're going double, because it goes up and sideways, so that's squared. So that 2 becomes the 4. Yeah. Just stupid math.
A rarity hot tub.
We're just putting the
It's
textures up.
Spa's hot tub, but rarity will be easy.
I would say that's still not like amazing. Like these all look great. But if
It's fine.
tip if you're doing models,
He's made it cheap.
if you're doing the models, if this is your seam, put your seam here, right in there.
No, that's
Why not?
Because they probably reuse that pole from multiple angles, and you're just looking at that one angle.
If you can turn it.
Yes, they didn't. 'Cause it's fine on that one. See?
No, it's right there.
Yeah, on the back side.
No, it's on the side. Why not put it along this edge so it's hidden completely?
You can call it
Backside, this is viewable from both sides. There is no backside.
the model they made 11 years ago. You can give them a
You said it.
Oh, we're gonna get a new pony next year. New G4 pony. And they're gonna be so
Okay. Another thing too. Oh, wait. The nice thing is, the water, that's easy. They at least were nice enough to make the water have its own number.
They're spies
Boom.
from Stalingrad.
Can I just hide it?
They do have the German accents, don't they? Which would be weird if you didn't realize that Equestria is a rather large place. And there's a lot of different accents across it.
Let me finish it when I put in water 1. There's 3 models.
Nothing shocked me more than the when I was in England.
Workshop.
You take the next exit and they have a different accent.
There it is.
Crazy how rapidly the accents change in England. It just speaks to their isolationism.
Like England's looks pretty big because of its position, but it's super far north, but it stays warm because of ocean currents. but then like because of that, the maps do the little Greenland thing where it kind of makes it look bigger.
Yeah.
And then when you actually look at how big Britain is,
what's really misleadingly big? Japan. Japan's actually pretty large. Japan is pretty much the size of the U.S. East Coast. But on a map, it doesn't look that way.
okay, that is not.
No, that's not.
That is Minnesota's as big as South America.
That is a nonsense map. You gotta find a globe. You can just do
No,
Google
that's a
Maps.
different one. Oh, here it is. Here we go.
Yeah, that's roughly how large England is.
Yeah, that's Texas.
Yeah, it's inside of Texas.
Like that. Yeah, it's crazy small by comparison. But it's the same thing like here. Like we look so big up there, but technically,
No, Brazil is large.
yeah, Brazil's like as big as we are.
Yeah.
Like no, it works that way with a lot of things. Greenland is not huge. It's like, I mean, it's still bigger than Britain, but it's not like as big. Like these ones give you this impression that it's huge because of how the maps stretch, but it's actually like this. Oh, I like this.
Like, Japan is like weirdly large. Like it is the size of the U.S. East Coast. It's big.
It's just very long and stretched. They have a decent amount of land. It's just all stretched really
Yeah,
weird.
they actually have a comparison of Japan to the East Coast right there.
Well, that's compared to Mexico. Oh, there we go. Yeah. It's just they make use of their space. We don't because we have lots of it.
Yeah, that. Yes.
I like this one. Just Texas.
I don't know. It's weird.
That's a funny one. I want to see weird comparisons where people just do things like this, but then they like put other things compared to other things. You like weird units of measure.
It's hard it helps to give people an idea of the size of places, I suppose. Like growing up, and I'm pretty sure this is probably the case. Like American schools definitely 100% put America at the center of all the maps. You try to make us look like we're the center of everything.
There's like this one map. It makes things look really weird. They're trying to make this. Some groups are trying to make this the standard of what would the world look like if you just flipped it upside down.
Yeah.
Because the Hobodire map. I don't want to buy it. But the idea being almost
Flip it upside down.
I guess it shows how we perceive, like even these maps or even the original maps, they kind of skew things for Northern Hemisphere because I think like 80% of all people live in the Northern Hemisphere. I can't remember the crazy number. And so most things are built for it, but it's about trying to unthink that idea and how by just flipping this map, it looks like there's more water.
I thought half the population all lived in Southeast Asia.
87% of the world's population lives in the Northern Hemisphere. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that includes China.
Well, I mean, that's where the land is. It makes sense. Most of the ocean, like the southern half of the planet, is very wet.
It's only 68% of the landmass.
Yeah.
So it's not like a one-to-one.
No.
In fact, Florida's the same size as all of Canada.
I feel like that's not accurate. Canada, like...
No, that actually isn't possible because, like,
Yes.
Canada does stretch the whole border.
It does. That's arguing that Florida is longer than the entire border of the northern border of the United States. I'm not sure that's true. I've been to Florida, and it didn't seem like that long of a drive to get to Disney World.
I'm sorry for your you had to deal with that.
Mm-hmm. I like that water. Looks refreshing. Need some ponies in it.
I don't think it's like great for spa. I think that the water should have a little bit of something with it, because this is perfectly clear crystal water, but water is clear. I mean to a degree
in a spa,
but it's not water that has anything. You're not seeing water, you're seeing the reflections, and this doesn't have any reflections. But I have to check, because I think you can.
I think it makes sense that because they're at a spa, and this is true with any spa, that they would be wearing swimsuits.
Why would they put clothes on to get in the water?
Because that's what you do.
I feel like this is just you wanting lewd things again.
No, not lewd, proper things.
Okay, this is not reflecting off of the water. I was thinking it wasn't going to.
Canada propaganda.
Instead, to make it cheap, instead of it reflecting off the water, it just reflects. Well, I guess this one doesn't even have the other stuff set up. I can make it work though.
Read what Nolan wrote.
Canada propaganda. Don't believe leaf lies. Florida grows bigger every day. Soon the world soon the world will beaches and alligators.
Will be. I'm imagining.
Will beaches. No, it just says will beaches.
I know it does say will beaches, but I think there's supposed to be a B in there.
So it's big beaches.
The beaches.
Nolan's just over there. He loves his beaches.
Yeah.
He's such a beach lover. You know, he loves Sun on the Beach.
He loves Son of the Beach.
Son on the Beach. Yeah, he's sometimes I see him as just being a little beach.
Mm-hmm. It's understandable. You need to put some noodles in there.
There's not going to be anything in there. I'm probably not even going to see the water.
Look at some ramen.
Because the book says that they're on carpet. Mm-hmm. So that to me means they're on the floor.
Yeah. No, they're standing out. They're not in the tub. No.
Yeah, so then why would they be in bathing suits?
They would be in robes.
Well, no, it does. All it says for description: the world smelled of scented lotions and effervescent fragrances. The floor beneath me was comfortable. My flanks lounged into plush carpeting. Felt warmth and weight pressed against me from the mare wrapped in my forelegs. That's it. That's the only description they get.
The mare wrapped in her forelegs?
Wrapped in my forelegs. Rarity was wrapped around Fluttershy.
Fluttershy, yeah.
I wish I had a super sad crying pony. Mm-hmm. The pony in my forelegs had the gentlest yellow coat, a flowing pink mane, and was Fluttershy. That's a funny
sentence. And was Fluttershy.
I just like, and was Fluttershy. And then it just talks about Rarity descriptions. It's a ton of just talking. Later on, Rarity walks away and then has a little bit of a breakdown, and then just nods to the spa ponies that we own this place right now. Please leave, or like one for the day.
They of course they rented the whole place out because they're slow.
Oh, and that's also when Rarity learns about Applejack's accident. That's a rough day for her.
Oh, is that why Fluttershy was crying?
No, because she was crying because she gave them things.
Yeah, okay. But yeah.
I am a traitor. Yeah. Sweetie Belle was there too, but I'm not going to put her in here because she comes up later.
No, I guess it would make sense. If you rent the whole spa out, you might as well invite a few friends you can trust. Sweetie Belle would probably enjoy it. Not the crying. It's depressing.
Yeah, they give like no details. So, because I was hoping for something a little more, but
in the spot.
sometimes it's a little annoying when there's restrictions. It's also a little dangerous when there's flexibility, because then if I'm allowed to do anything, then I have to fight against what people think is there, not what is there, and I'm always going to be
Just
wrong.
what I think. All the time.
So we're going to fill this whole place with mares.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Smooching.
If I remember the book correctly, Fluttershy and Rarity, to make Fluttershy feel better for betraying her country, they smooch.
It happens.
Yeah. Pat pat. Who doomed us all, but pat pat.
Okay, I'm going to see for like inspiration wise, what the inside kind of.
Look at the little brush ponies.
Okay, we're gonna.
Look at them, they're cuddling. Look at them. They're like so. Oh.
I'm gonna go to Google.
No, there they are again.
Okay.
It's nice. Look at that pony.
What is she doing?
What?
Wash your ass.
Applejack's not allowed in the big spa. She got her earth horse stink in there.
Why is this traitor here?
Of course, cool.
For one, there's like no drain around that tub.
Yeah.
And I love that it's a big fancy place with like what looks like fancy stonework and everything, and then it's just a big wooden tub.
Well, I mean, that's fancier than that town deserves. Let's be fair.
A little bit.
A bunch of thatch roofs and shit.
Okay. Trying to make it look well. For one, I only need to worry about one camera angle. Trying to make it look exactly like this would be tough. These posts look very much like.
Well, those posts are already on the tub.
No, this one back here.
Oh.
Oh, probably not columns. Probably just column.
Making pony soup.
Doing some weird
Apple
thing.
worms, look at them. To end the season.
Where is it? Oh.
It's nice of the spa ponies to let them use that tub for their like experimental cures.
It's not under column. What was it named? Oh, it'd be pillar. There it is. So we have these ones.
This is pretty decent. That one's real good. That one almost looks the same.
Yeah, it's not quite the same, but it's if I can't use an actual thing, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Those are from the Canterlot War Games map, I think. I used them in Remembrance too. I should probably get a floor. What do they have our floor? Is it just like
it makes sense that they don't have a drain. Where would the drain go? The city doesn't have sewers. Doesn't have a sewage system.
To me, this is gonna have tile. So if they're on carpet, that means that this is probably in the background or something.
Or it's like a Three Seasons room type of carpet. I mean,
No, you're not gonna put that above a carpet.
You would if you weren't like, if you were an idiot.
Yes. Wait, are you?
Look at them, they're so good. They're super dumb though.
Are they super stupid?
Yeah, they kind of are, but I love them.
Look at the face of stupid.
They're just so dumb.
Look at he's like. Oh no, I thought it was just the head.
Dumb.
What was this one?
That's a butt.
What's
Yeah,
this?
for luck. That's a hoof touching a butt.
It's
Wait,
not.
that's the tail.
No, that's. Oh, it is. Okay, I thought that was. Then what is this? Oh, it's the tail coming down. Okay.
You gotta make sure everything that's touching the butt should be touching the butt. Who here has played Fallout 76? Because there's a reference to those ponies in the game. The spa robots are named after them. They share the same color scheme. It's fun Easter egg.
These are all cracked. Most of the stuff I have is like partially destroyed stuff.
Yeah, a lot of Fallout, a lot of Half-Life.
So it's rough when I'm looking for things that are clean and look nice. What's this? It's just
It's a glowy sphere.
okay, so it just tries. It's just a shader for metal. They made it sound super fancy. Plug-in loader, prop stacker. What is this? Script makes it easy to copy a model and stack it in a specified direction with offsets. Ooh.
The fact that this program is still getting people making new stuff for it blows my mind.
Oh, I was gonna say, there's one person that makes a lot of them. That person's new. There's not too many uses I can see for that, but the one I could is when I'm trying to do the fogs, and I'm trying to copy the fog layers. This would allow me to very easily have them all at a very specific distance from each other, or as this example shows, you can also have it at a very slight twist, so you can have very geometrical shapes. That's,
I don't know, when you use it, it's interesting.
oh no, like say I want to make a pillar that's really artistic and different, I could put a cement block and then have it repeat the same one over and over again and have them perfectly aligned.
Yeah,
like
it'd be good for floors, I suppose.
Yeah, it'd be pretty useful. I was actually going to be like, I don't know what I'd use that for, but my brain keeps finding more and more and more and more things. I want that. That's actually kind of cool. Scripts are my favorite thing to see on here.
Not horses?
VMT editor edits directly in SFM. That I don't care as much about.
I don't think that's necessary. That sounds like a new complication.
Would it be nice? Sure, but it's so quick to do the other one. I don't really see a need. TF2 sky domes. These look like the standard sky domes. Nice build though.
They are.
I don't know what's going on there, but
trippy.
Those are the same sky domes with just a color filter on them. It looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nothing fancy. And usually, if somebody cheaps out on their preview images, they also cheaped out on what they're doing. Small office. It's not bad, but it definitely doesn't come pre-assembled like that. You're gonna have to fill it.
You gotta download all the horse OCs. All of them. Even the ones you've never heard of, especially the ones you've never heard of. What the hell is that?
I have no idea. I've gotten really good at ignoring half the things going through here.
No, the weirder crap you gotta pay close attention to.
Like this one, Ryman's Old Duchess. I have no idea what that is.
I don't know who that is.
It's Pure Bear Shader.
There's some new Undertale stuff. Here's their runes.
That stuff. Apparently, there's some good stuff. I want to double check here. Unrestricted uploader. Plugin allows you to upload any files on the workshop under the script category only.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I don't need that. Shader loader. Plugin allows us to load shader files from any directory rather than just user mod.
I think that's going to throw off your entire
This
scheme.
allows workshop files to override shaders.
I can see that messing up something horrible.
VCS it's not a VTF, it's not a VMT. It's a specific thing. I think what it does is, I can see that being useful, but I think it's mainly meant to blend with other mods and have it be where a mod could utilize a shader file from something else or something from the workshop instead of having it in user mod or something. I could see use in it. Nothing I need though. There's a lot of stuff in here. Blend modulate light fix. Plugin that patches the light map to generic and world vertex transition shader directly display blend module textures under SFM lights.
Use the grass pop a lot more, I guess. Seems like it's doing more to the grass than the lights.
I think that's what it's meant to be, because this is a property of textures. Blend modulate texture. Blend modulate textures are a special texture used on terrain to create better looking blending between two textures. Okay. So what it's saying is there's a certain property that allows like better blending, and it's just not utilizing it, and that mod turns it on or something. It does look better, but I don't
It doesn't look so much better, it just looks like more.
It's the way it was meant to be done, and so I can understand that. Yeah, that's whatever. I could see use in it, but if I put it on, it could affect things negatively, because like maybe I already put effort into something. I'm not gonna bother.
Five Nights at Freddy's stuff.
Always. Just their head. I like seeing some of these, like people just making like logos. Like it's kind of surprising how like sometimes you just need a simple thing. You don't need a complex thing. Most people want the big fancy models, and I like having some of these like simple filler models. Isn't that already accessible? Okay.
Let me
Try one more just to see. I think I'm not seeing anything else that's of concern. Okay. Do that. So we want tile.
Tile is any square.
Yeah.
You want to repeat.
But the tile, I want ones that have a little bit of depth, and I could probably just do one myself. It's just a dark void map. Okay, it's the standard void, but blue instead. Okay. Cause I like it if you can have a little bit of detail with it. And I've downloaded this. I don't remember these.
It's a new version.
Because there's wall tile. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. If that's the case, that's actually the one I was looking at. Then it has lots and lots of skins. Haha. Okay. Let's see. We can figure something out. We're going to load in our... No, not that one. Okay. Now I can do this. That's a pretty good one.
For a spa room, yeah. The tub.
There we go.
It's too fancy for Ponyville.
It's too fancy for a spa. The one thing I have a problem
like
with
that.
is...
That's like old world. That's like Roman spa.
Oh, that is perfect square. The angle is that. It looked like these were partially cut. No, that doesn't match the style.
No, the spa ponies are German, so what would be German?
Well, thing is, this shows that it has just kind of like a whiter, like grayish tile.
Yeah. Spa ponies. Super duper cute.
So that's what I was thinking. Like this would work.
I like that one.
I think this would work the best. All right, and then the spots though were a little bit bigger, but if I make this too big, I'm gonna lose detail. This tile looks great from about this distance. I'll say about here. And for most of the uses I have, this is probably going to be about that distance. So we will keep it there.
You need like a smooching animation that's super easy to load up in this program.
So that you can go and get a rabbit every time?
No, that's not what I was suggesting at all.
What were you suggesting?
I'm just saying it would be useful for you to have in case.
Okay. This is called the massage table, which means you're laying on your stomach.
Yeah.
You're going to be like arched backwards.
Yeah.
Also, like, normally you'd have like a hole for your face or something.
No, they massage their tummies.
That is a type of spa.
Or you lay the other direction away from the pillows and you put your hoof on the pillows for a hoofacure.
But why would it be up that high?
Because ponies' legs don't bend as much as human legs. I don't know. It's pony stuff.
It's just pony things.
Pony things.
Oh, damn. Okay, this needs to be rotation zeroed. So that now I can copy paste it. That actually didn't matter. Copy this. Now it'll be a perfect sideways. Okay, that is not quite.
I'm just sitting here now looking at pony news for today. Pony news is for getting more of it, so use this phone.
Have you been looking up China compilations of butt smacks?
If I find a butt smack, I'll let you know. Another butt smack wall. I'll type that into my phone. Butt smack wall.
Have you figured out if you can buy that big Twilight you can spank?
No, that one? No, I don't think so.
It's got to go somewhere.
Yeah? You want it. Talking about the rollout of the pony cards here in the US. I mean, I just got some, so, but it is my understanding they're kind of hard to find still, which is why I had to like really look.
Because they didn't make many of them? Well, if they're hard to find, Michael, you know what you need to do.
Buy more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be Charlie.
Just what Charlie do?
You could be both Charlie and the grandpa.
Yes. I could be the assholes like, oh, I can't work. I can't move. I'm bedridden. You want a contest? Oh, look at that miracle. Up on my legs dancing.
What disease was he supposed to have?
I think he was supposed to have like polio or something.
Yeah, something like that.
But then he just like gets up and starts dancing around. They did a Robot Chicken sketch of that where he gets up, starts dancing around, and then two others get up and dance around. One stays in bed like, I actually have polio, you jackasses. Robot Chicken, it's a gem. Let's hope we never have to deal with that disease again, but I'm not super optimistic currently.
We're really good about once we eradicate something and then forget that it was a problem. And so then we just don't think we need the solutions anymore.
Well, we started thinking the solution is a problem, but it's not. It was the solution. But
No, it's just
ignorance is a powerful tool.
all right, so this to me, the way I see this is that there's a tile in the center here. Can I open this?
Scrubbing that donkey.
Is that like your dream right there?
How is he not the happiest he's ever been in that moment? Oh, that's cute. Alright, good. More spa horse. Scroll all the way down. I want the Twilight in the pool. Oh, I don't have a picture of it.
Okay.
The episode Deep Tissue Memories has the cutest bit with Rainbow Dash in the pool.
All right, so because this has to be some kind of tile, so we're doing that. The plants I'm not worried about. This is where I'm thinking this is what would be a purple like carpet of sorts. Ooh, I could go the really annoying route. Oh no, that would be too much. I'm curious.
It would be funny to make for an anthology bit, but no. Just Anon coming in behind the ponies and just collecting the water to sell at pony cons.
Okay. Could I turn this into carpet?
Face wolf. That is grass.
I know.
That is not carpet.
I'm gonna see if I can make a carpet.
No. They have a shag rug at the spa.
This is shag. This is shag. The world is shag carpet.
Yes. The world should stop it. I watched this whole documentary that's talked about the idea of the 1950s perfectly green lawn with no weeds or anything, and it kind of started because of like plant weed killer at the time. I was really good about killing weeds.
Yeah, when they weren't resistant to it.
Well, no, they stopped making those weed killers because the one I'm referring to that started that whole idea of Agent Orange.
It was fine. It did a good job.
It didn't kill grass, just everything else, and gave people cancer. Crazy amounts of cancer.
Everything gives you cancer nowadays, but at least if that one does good things.
Yes, I mean, it really fucked up some people.
Well, they should have known better.
Yes.
The people that bought things.
Yes, the soldiers who got sprayed on. Yeah, but then now we have this like idea that we all have that perfect lawn still, and it's like,
I don't have a perfect lawn. I'm far from perfect.
Silly. You have to pay a company a shit ton of money to actually have that.
A perfect lawn is like our lawn. I like in some the front lawn and stuff. I have some problems with some parts that I could do better, but being we have a lot of clay soil, it just means that like it stays green longer and it has all these other benefits. The only thing that sucks I hate about our lawn is the stumps, but I'm getting those taken out. So that'll make mowing easier. In some of the areas, I really want to get a lot more grass seed down earlier. Last year I went to go do it, but I kind of got to it late because spring kind of came fast. So I want to get that out there so that those areas can get established early.
Just go out there and do it now.
It's already seeded with snow.
Just throw the grass seed on top of the snow. It'll find its way eventually. It doesn't get eaten by the birds first, which is absolutely what.
Actually, I should do this too.
Yeah, you got grass. You have to have ponies roll around in. What ponies do.
Okay, that's the patch. I don't want that. That's the main menu one. That's why I'm messing that up. Can I do? Oh, good. I can. There it is. I like using, if you're gonna go through like folder stuff, I'd rather use keyboard, and it does work on that. There we go. All right, so it's already got the static prop, that one, and now we take our
And it's going to be a very thin carpet.
well, isn't carpet normally pretty thin?
Is the carpet you're standing on now thin?
Feel it yourself.
No, it's plush. Oh, I mean thin. I mean it's
Okay, so hold on.
It's like the top of my head thin. Don't pull it.
It is that deep.
Yeah, no, I get that it's deep, but
It is that deep.
you can see the floor beneath it.
On which one? On this one?
On the grass, yes.
Yeah, because I haven't done with it yet. Jeez.
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 I wanted to get one set before I started like making mass amounts. Okay. I'm gonna do a 2x2 patch to see how well it works, and then we will go from there. I put Fluttershy in so that I can get a judgment on how big, how thick it should be by seeing how her hoof level is.
You know, that's gotta be the weirdest thing about being a horse. You're just wandering around all the worlds, like the whole floor is just food. Like everywhere you go, it's just food. You just eat the floor.
They're sophisticated.
The what now?
Sophisticated. They're sophisticated, and they don't do that.
If the floor is food, I'd eat it all the time, especially when I was
So my thought is, I'm going to take this carpet, I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to just shift it a little bit.
just shrink it down.
Probably to something like, shrink it down?
Yeah, then it'll be denser.
Not really. That would mean yes and no. I'm not going to do that though. We're going to, how many of these do I have to do to make it gain kind of the plushiness that I want? I think here, yes, you can still see through it, but the intent is I color the ground itself the same color as the carpet then. So then when you look at it, you still see the same color everywhere. It's just that you at certain angles and certain even more importantly, certain lighting.
Oh, yeah.
Will have just a nicer looking carpet. I will like randomize that a little bit.
Why, carpet wouldn't be randomized. Carpet's printed.
It wouldn't look like this.
It's a cheap carpet.
This looks like a 3D poster you cross your eyes at.
Just shag.
Carpet is also done, but it's also a lot thicker. This is randomized, and there, when you do randomized copy paste, you start seeing patterns. So I think it works.
Shag carpets were horrible ideas.
And the other nice thing about this is in here, the carpet curves. And so my question was, can I place a carpet around and make it look like that?
I recall now why Applejack's in the tiny cup. I forgot.
Why?
Because she was tiny.
Oh, I guess that would make sense.
It nearly killed her being grown back up to full size.
You know, it's not going to matter if it is or not. We're gonna try this. So, first, delete this. We need to do an override. Why is shit's on its grass? I like that. All right. We're going to. I'm gonna guess this is from workshop. It wasn't. Where did I get this thing? It isn't user mod. From Lord Aardvark. Good job, Lord Aardvark. You overdid it.
By making grass?
Okay, grass diffuse. Is anything special? Technically,
I'm a single blade of grass.
yeah. Hey, I got it. I guess if you're gonna go into detail, hell, go all in.
Oh boy.
So I'm not. I just wanted the shape. That's it here. We're going to go here. Oh, that's not.
It does feel good. Listen. I'm not popping right now that much. But when they do, it's enjoyable.
I'm gonna pop some toes. I got 20 digits in my body.
More or less.
No, we do. We get 20.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta make it weird.
You're the one who made it weird.
No,
by defining it.
You gave me like that, like, look, you're like, all right.
Like more horse. Yeah, look my horse. I don't need my horse.
Technically, I could shrink this down, but it's not going to matter. It's just going to be copy over and over and over again. So this is going to be save as. This is going to be as carpet. And then we go to our model here. I gave the wrong type of value.
You got a white carpet. Just gonna stain if anybody spills wine, which Ray.
But then don't spill wine.
Oh, that's perfect. Now you got purple carpet.
That's what I'm working on.
What do you mean, don't spill
There.
wine?
There we go. That's the purple that matches the other stuff. But that doesn't solve everything. So
Need more horses for that.
we are going to go and copy this floor tile.
Can you put Flush on this ball? She's just standing there.
Michael, if you needed to figure out how many tiles are here, how would you do that? You would count them, right? Count tiles?
Oh, yes. I would count the horse tiles.
Count horse tiles.
Yes.
Oh, this one's from the workshop, though.
It's like horse tiles. Mr. Horse Tiles. Horse tile. Hostiles. Count 2. He's a count now? Horse tiles. When are you going to animate the opening scene to that book? Because that'd be so cool.
I had actually had some inkling and thought about that, but trying to rebuild Canterlot.
It's Canterlot from a distance.
She's in Canterlot.
Well, you don't even need to show Canterlot. You show a big, giant pink bubble.
She's in Canterlot.
She's in like the lower suburbs of Canterlot.
It's Canterlot.
It's like saying we're in Minneapolis.
She looks up and sees sky.
Yeah.
That's still Canterlot.
If she sees sky, then she's not in the bubble. Canterlot was in the bubble. She's in like Plymouth.
Seeing she was like below the mountain.
She's on the mountain but below the city.
No.
Looking up.
You're saying that she was a poor little filly.
She was middle class. Her mother worked in the city, but she had to commute. She was in the suburbs. She was a suburban child.
Workshop materials. Isn't Ponyville a suburb?
Ponyville is a hovel.
But it's as far from Canterlot as we are from Minneapolis.
No, it's much further.
You can see it in the distance.
You can see a mountain really far away because it's the freaking mountain.
Yeah, but mountain 20 miles. It's well, okay, we're closer than 20 miles in Minneapolis. It's not that far. But how big Canterlot is?
They have to get there by train.
It doesn't matter. It's still like, okay, it's like Mankato. No, Mankato's further.
If they have to get there by train, it's a ways off. They can just see it because
It's a very slow train. Oh, yeah, this is a new folder. Wait, where is... There we go. There we go. Carpets in there. So now I should be able to just go... Base texture.
Like if I was Twilight and Celestia said she was going to have the Summer Sun celebration in Ponyville, my thought would be, why? It's like saying you're going to have...
There we go.
What is it, like a super remote town in the state? There's like most BFE town in the US. Because that's where Celestia essentially went.
There are some like mailing addresses that are pretty crazy to get to.
I'm gonna say Hick Town.
It just gives your hometown name.
Basically, Celestia went to like the Orange Beach area in Georgia or Alabama. That's where she went. When she was like, I'm gonna have the celebration of the year at Orange Beach, Alabama. And everyone would be like, okay, well, you're clearly not well and shouldn't go outside.
Here, Michael, how does this look now?
Like carpet. I think it'll look better once it's all down, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is with one model.
It's a shag carpet.
Yeah, she said it was a very comfortable carpet to sit on.
Okay.
But this is only with one model.
You know,
It's just, I needed to color the ground. It's got the bump map on there, and it probably should do that. The problem is,
just do a flat texture.
no, because I'd have to do an override.
Once you put the carpet down, you're not even going to notice the bump map.
It's more of, kind of. You don't see it right now, but let's take, let's go up there. You can see it.
Flip it over. Flip it upside down.
Well, what to see? Nope,
No,
both
it's
sides.
on the other side. Damn.
I'll just have to do a different model for it. If I do an override for it, I'm gonna guess, based on like efficiency reasons, that
Try different textures.
actually no, this is a different bump map. Oh, they all have different bump maps. Okay, then I can make that work. Okay, yep, it is different bump maps. I thought they were all going to be sharing bump maps, and if that was the case, I can't override a bump map because it will break the other's bump map. It's SFM's goofy with bump maps and overriding. But because of that, I can just go like boom and save this as. So this is going to be. Actually, I don't even really care about putting in that folder.
I think that was one of my favorite bits in Full of the Forest, that Applejack still saw Celestia as a god, because Ponyville was so like hick. They still followed like the ancient ways. She's like, even Celestia's like, yeah, most ponies don't see me that way anymore. It's really just remote areas, like where you're at. She nearly killed a child in that book. A pretty strong kid too, but she managed to connect. And Applejack might not have been the best fighter in the world, but if she got that kick on you, you broke her ribs. It got really messed up. And that whole book is like about super fighters, like low-end Dragon Ball level fighters. But and Applejack wasn't one of them, but she managed to connect a kick to one of them. Oh, they were in the hospital.
Okay, so I'm doing a no-no. Don't override bump maps, but in this case, because I know it's not going to affect the other ones, I will do it. Okay, now it's nice and flat. All right. And that does... Okay, and that's, at least if it's shadowed, it looks pretty good. If I remove the shadow from this light, it looks like crap. But if shadow is turned on, then it will darken it underneath to the right brightness. If I go to turn that off for some reason, which I don't think I'm going to need too many lights in this shot, it should be fine. Then I probably will have to do it a different purple. But we'll deal with that later. At least now I know that works. This is in the model, isn't it? Like this little line here.
Is it? It must be. No, where you're just, it's where you're overlapping the grass.
I think it's where they overlapped it. But there's nothing I can do about it. I have an idea on how to minimize it. Well, no, because I don't even really look either. It's not going to matter too much because all it really means is I should just, if it's at a low angle and whatever, and especially with the lights on, you don't notice it as much then. So I think it's fine. It's just a unique situation right now where it's very in contrast to the background. Okay. Let's get a decent four banger going on here.
Had to post a picture of Fluttershy.
Okay. So this is going to be floor tiles. And this is, I'll keep that back. These are going to be spa accessories. And then these actors. Okay. And also I do not have my camera. Okay. So I can do a little bit of random motion with it just to make sure it really doesn't just maintain that like super even look.
I mean, it's a carpet. It got printed off.
I know, but it will if you get it right off the loom. But as soon as people start walking on it and pushing things around, it's not going to all be in the same order.
It doesn't come untangled like.
Have you ever seen a carpet that looks like that?
Yes.
No.
It's a shag carpet.
It won't be like lines of perfectly where all pieces of carpet are bent in the same direction.
If they just vacuumed it.
Well, that's just, you were saying it was off of the factory line, not about vacuuming.
Well, I'm saying that the threads aren't going to move, and when you vacuum it, it's going to set it all back straight.
I think you're just trying.
Given that two of the ministry mayors just like rented the place out, they vacuumed before they showed up.
They do every day because they're a respectable establishment.
They're in a hovel.
Michael.
What?
Why do you talk so poorly of these poor horses?
No, they are good horses.
They're good horses that live in squalor and dirt.
They do, though.
They need me there to help them.
Yes, and help build roads. They need those.
I will provide them infrastructure for boobs.
Right.
I will bring them science.
They have all those houses, but they're still walking around on dirt roads in the main town center. They need to get their shit together.
No, they just don't have many front. They spend all their money on like
money. Their only import and export are apples.
The only person that has a job in the town is actually just Applejack. Everybody else just mooches off of her tax games.
Yeah, well, she sells her Apple stuff to the store, and everybody just works at that store. That's the entire. It's a town where that one industry is supporting the entire town. Which is a thing that happens.
Well, what about all the other stuff that people sell there?
They are just bringing in from outside of town. Those are imports, not exports. Like, they can make a lot of stuff out of apples. There's one like grocery store set up like Filthy Rich in the store.
All right, before I do this too much, I need to figure out what camera angle I'm going to be working with. More than likely, this is going to be a 50. Yeah, because if it's going to be zoomed in on them, yeah, it should be a 50. They're going to be on the carpet. So
they're not growing flour in that town. They're not processing sugar in that town. Everything the cakes use to make those cakes comes from outside of the town. The only thing that exports from the town is apple products from the apple family. If that apple farm fails, Ponyville fails. It's like a steel mill in an old a town. And when it goes under, it just turns into a ghost town, like Glencoe, Kentucky.
they survive fully off of just brothels.
Yeah, that too.
And,
That's what happens. When
and now Michael's like, "Ooh, I really want to go now."
No, there's a town where I grew up called Glencoe, and it was supported by a single like rail yard that was inside the town. But as soon as that rail yard left, the whole town went under. Like, just ghost town. Good portion of it. The people who are left are just living in basically falling apart homes that have been passed down for a couple generations. Living on welfare checks.
I want to see what happens if I put, like, let's say some detailed lighting on the carpet here,
No,
like this.
There were 9 seasons of that show. I never saw a lumberyard.
And then I add one random piece and just put it in here. That actually blended right in. Okay. I could make a rounded edge. It would require a lot of manual placing, but because that didn't affect anything in terms of how it actually ended up looking, it means I could bend things, then anytime I just found a gap, I just shove another block in there and it would kind of work.
Definitely stands out as far as lighting is concerned.
With this lighting on,
Yeah.
boom.
Oh, that angle, I guess.
Yeah, this angle, I'm going to be working at like an angle like this, so it doesn't matter. It's going to be low angle. It's only once you get up to like here that you can even notice it, but it's only because there's one patch of it. If I were to go and put that all over the place, it would just look like the carpet's a little uneven in places.
I'm desperately trying to think if there was another industry in the town that made it clear that there was some sort of raw material being harvested.
If I stretch the light out, it becomes easier to notice. So like if you, yeah, so it really depends on, like, let's I haven't tried this from a high angle. Okay. So if the light comes in from a very high angle, I have to be a little more careful with it. But again, this is going to be from this perspective, so it doesn't really matter. The worst it is going to be is up about their head level when they're sitting. That's about here. That's fine. Okay. We're still good. But it means I can curve it. So let's get rid of this carpet. Okay. First, again, I should stay on track for what I need to do here. I need to get Fluttershy in. Let's get Fluttershy in the mood.
In the mood? What's she saying? Oh. What'd you do, Fluttershy? Did you give away the secrets to a nuclear bomb to the enemy? That's okay. Don't feel bad. Everybody likes dying. It's like their favorite thing. This is sad, always. It's okay. It'll work out for you. Everyone else will die. You'll be fine.
I'm going to die, Michael.
You're going to become a tree.
I'm going to be a dead mare.
You're going to be a tree, and you're going to be a happy tree.
I would like to be a tree.
Good, because that's what's coming.
That's what she said.
Oh. It is,
Then I can be the hard one.
oh my. Rude.
And then she like kicks the dirt a little bit just because, you know, like one sad thing, and then she becomes a tree.
You know, that's just like the story.
All right, so because this to me is way too close for this camera shot. So if I do a 50, I could do 50, and then from like here, maybe.
I think in the story, I don't remember which book it was, but they talked about her like therapy sessions to like become sane again after being a tree for hundreds of years. Like it takes a while to like get her to stop.
She spent more time as a tree than a pony.
Crying. Yeah.
So yes, at that point you're more tree than pony.
She they said it took a year, and the only thing that calmed her down was the angel bunny statue. Like if she could be near the statue, she calmed down.
Until she dropped it one day.
Oh no. I like to think it's pretty durable.
It's just stone.
I mean, no, he's alive, kinda. There's no way to reverse the spell.
But why does that make his stone unbreakable?
I don't know.
No. He can be broken, Michael.
I know. When Twilight got turned to stone, she got knocked over and she didn't break, which is good.
Well, that was just getting lucky.
Yes. And that's kind of the dark part for Angel. He is alive. He's just in a spell. There's no fix. Or she just puts him on a shelf where she can see him. Aww.
Every time I make them sit down, you go, aw.
Because he's cute. No, she's sinking into the carpet. It's too plush.
Because she's on a fluffy carpet, Michael.
So fluffy. She won't roll on the carpet.
So I didn't include her arms in that because it'll squish them down to make it so she stands up, but she's like going to be crying into rarity, so I wanted to keep her arms the normal size. Okay.
She tries to eat the carpet. Knows grass when she sees it. No, no. Oh no.
She looks kind of angry. No, she's sad.
She looks like she's nervous. She's afraid. Her hooves have sunk into the floor. She needs help. Turns out it's quicksand all along.
She's like, I'm gonna play Michael. So where is my angel bunny? And then you're like, you have to tell her that eagle that you saw come down and grab the bunny, that was the angel bunny.
That would have been a fun episode. Just that moment, he's there, then he's gone. That eagle's brunch.
Oh boy,
What did you
smooching
get for
time.
walking around outside with your rabbit? It's smooching time. He's got lots of carpet to munch.
Wow. Well, speaking of such, let's get some rarity in here.
Oh boy.
No, no smooching.
No, that's what rarity's here for. Just want to smooch it better.
Okay, so
She's not gonna get lost. She's like, Rarity, where did you go?
okay. lounged into plush carpeting to me sounds like laying,
Yeah.
but there's no way.
Like fully prone. Like on their side. It's implying they're on their side.
Well, okay, so I think she was laying down, but I think when she starts crying, she gets the legs holding Fluttershy had an elegant white coat. Okay, so at that point they were holding her, but she can't be laying down too, because they're not.
Is she lounging?
They're not spooning.
Yeah, they are. That's what I got from that they are. Like she's on the ground, lying down. Rarity has behind her her arms wrapped around. Rarity's the big spoon. Fluttershy's the little spoon. That is what's in the book. I'm not even trying to get anything out of you right now. That's what it is.
Fluttershy turned her face up to me.
You know,
How would that work if she was?
she's got her arms wrapped around her. She's lying slightly on top of her.
No, that's not. Little spoon applies like back to stomach.
She's kind of up on top of her.
No, now you're making it weirder.
I'm not.
You're trying to make it fit.
That's
like,
what it is. She's looking up and over her while she gives her a hug from behind. I'm not trying to make it weird. I'm trying to say how I'm interpreting that
smooching.
scene.
Yeah, no smooching.
I'm not suggesting smooching. I mean, I am, but not for this. You can if you want. I won't stop you. But she's definitely like holding her, and she's lying on the ground.
I'm doing sitting.
She's lying. That's lounging.
There's no way I could show laying without making it look really fucking weird.
They look cute. Lounging looks adorable.
She held Fluttershy's head against her breast, which still implies to me sitting, but just
That
like
implies to me lying.
no, it implies sitting to me with her head against there, with her Rarity's head above
Using
her.
her as like a pillow.
No,
No, you're doing it
I
right.
think you're like you're thinking that there's some weird like happy ending thing going on
I'm
between the
thinking
customers.
That Fluttershy has at this point lost any strength to stay upright and is lying on the ground.
No, she's sitting.
And Rarity places herself over her like a dog protecting a hurt dog.
No, there's no spooning.
You can call it whatever you want.
You said they were spooning.
Oh, they are, but it's like what do you call it? Non-sexual.
This is if you have to use the phrase non-sexual,
You're implying
Michael.
that it's sexual. You were actively implying it's sexual.
See, now they're just the same person. Is this how it was?
Something like that. But they would absolutely be laying down.
No, the way I kind of saw it,
Sitting. Because it's easier to animate.
or the way that I kind of interpreted it, and I probably will here too, just because whatever, is that Fluttershy is laying into Rarity's lap, and Rarity is just comforting her while she's crying in her lap. That is the easiest one to do. Anything else is just going to be hard. And if you look up fan art, pick one that matches.
Not looking up fan art, I promise you.
Because you've done that before of like, look what this one person did. That's official now.
No, I'm looking up something official. This is lounging.
Michael?
Yes. What?
No.
That's lounging.
That's neat. It said they were lounging, but it
Yes.
didn't say that about the implied immediately getting up and doing something afterwards.
Lounging?
No, she's reading Darendu.
She's reading a comic.
She does. Is that fan art?
No, I think it's from the comics.
Oh, that makes sense.
But like, if you want to actually do lounging, that's lounging. You want to do something else?
No, that's what I'm gonna do like this, and then Rarity's going to just kind of get up a little bit more, and she's gonna be.
It's already kind of fun.
Call me a Fluttershy.
I will.
I shall raise the gates. And then we're going to stretch some of her legs out a little bit. That Fluttershy has space. Space?
Spice.
Yeah, you gotta breathe heavily like
Yes.
twice beforehand. That's the best part of it.
Space. Really hard not to lose his shit. You can just see it in his face, like trying so hard not to smile and failing miserably.
He smiles.
Oh, he absolutely is smiling, but he's trying not to, and he's just failing. You can see that he's like fighting it. It was a fun day on set. That's what that looked like. That one picture of her of Paladin.
Oh, I might.
That's some good lounging.
I originally wanted to have them on the left. That's what I normally do. I'm actually gonna probably change this, only because Fluttershy's hair is gonna completely cover everything, and I don't want to have that. I wanted to have it where she's kind of digging her face in, but I want it to be visible. So we're gonna move her to this side. Because that's now this hair is the one covering in front of her, and that's fine. But now I want to move the other arm as the upper arm. There we go. I'm gonna have to. What are you laughing about?
Nothing. I'm not laughing about nothing. I was just surprised that now is the time you're not using the no smooching reaction.
I'm working on it. Those people know I'm not doing smooches.
And clearly.
Michael, you said you wanted smooches, and then you get something that looks like smooches, and you're like, ooh, how dare.
I just thought of a funny joke about a mailman or something. I don't know.
So, okay, so you want me to change it then?
No, it's great. Perfect.
I don't think Michael likes this.
No, you need to bury her face in her chest. It was in the book.
It was during parts, but when they were talking, it wasn't the whole thing.
Yeah.
There were certain parts in the book. I don't have to do all parts or specific
You gotta
parts.
make the whole book. Animate the whole thing.
You said I should do that, but then you haven't dropped the dosh to make it happen.
I haven't won the lottery yet. I'm working on it. Look, make it now, and I'll win the lottery later. Since you're like super expensive.
I value my time, man.
Need lottery money.
Wait, so if you win the lottery, the only way I'm getting money is if I do horse?
Well, yeah, I don't like anything else. I mean, I do, but I'm not gonna spend money on it.
Your rent is $8,000 a month.
Does it come with horse?
You get horse now.
I already get this horse. This is pro bono horse.
See, the problem is you are not doing your job.
I'm very tired. I'll get you something to drink.
You're tired? For what?
Working. My arms hurt.
Mine hurt all over. I got bruises all over. I got bruise there, bruise there, bruise there. I got cuts all over. But Michael.
And we're fighting. Inner turmoil.
Uh-huh. No, get a drink.
What do you want?
Butterscotch.
I will bring it to you.
Because last time I asked you if I had any, you said there isn't any and brought me something else. And when I went over there was a can right in the front of the fridge. There's one left. And she will be crying and stuff. I'm trying to right now just figure out positioning. I want to figure out what the scene's going to look like and all that stuff. Where's your drink? And then she can kind of, I don't know, pet her head. Oh, that's Fluttershy's eye. I was like, why is that not working? That makes more sense. Actually, it probably is better to have this arm be like here. Forearm, where's the left shoulder? There it is. Because I don't want to have like both her hooves on her hair. I think it'd be better to have one that's kind of on her back and then the other one kind of giving her pets, I guess. And that would be this one. Come on, where'd you go? Okay. So for some reason, Fluttershy's head looks extra big here. We're gonna see if we can just scale her head down just a little bit. As long as they don't do it too much, it should be fine. But this is just, it looks similar enough, but technically Rarity and her head are the same, but I still feel like Fluttershy's head looks bigger. Fit that giant brain, I guess. I just read Hearts Fodder. You got potatoes and chicken. Like, is it just like potatoes and chicken, or did you do something fancy with it? Actually, I don't want to put that in the cup because it's not washed, but I can put it in the Rainbow Dash can koozie. I haven't stretched this one out. Hold on. Old Bay and Carolina barbecue. Oh, okay. What did you do with the potatoes then? Did you do those as anything fancy? Or is that in the potatoes? There we go. Covered them in cheese. Okay, I guess kick wrong in there. Yes, cheers, Dash. Baked. Oh, okay. I like doing just like square potatoes and then just mixing in like salt, pepper, and like a chili powder or something, like a spicier powder. Something. Ooh, sriracha. This sounds good too. Because I like my Maillard reaction. I like having the fried outside of stuff, and so like putting some potatoes in the oven, like cubed up, and then just letting them fry up real good. Ooh, it's good. And today, we just had some smashed pork, breaded smashed pork with cranberry on top of stuff that Adam makes sometimes because we had the meat to use. Tomorrow I get free food at work. They have engineering week, it's celebrating engineers, and when they do that, we usually get like a free lunch on one day. And so that's tomorrow. So it's usually like burgers, brats, and whatever. Didn't even know about that until today. I was at work looking at the cafeteria's menu for the week. And I was like, oh, free food. So I can't really make her squint. I kind of can. Okay. Actually, that turned out better than I thought it would.
She's such a sad horse. I think she doomed the world. They could have put them in their mid-mare outfits, but I guess they wouldn't be wearing them at the spa.
You were just talking about putting them in bathing suits, and now you're like, well, what about...
Robes.
I just want clothes. I want them to be clothes so I can imagine them without them.
It's Klingon. Or no, Ferengi logic.
Apples, apples, apples. Apples, apples.
Argo Damon's advertising its merch on the telly shopping.
Welcome to QVC.
Welcome to Argo Damon's Shop Emporium, where you can find wonderful shirts and mugs and
What is this voice?
where we have pretty ponies that you can cover yourselves with when you're in your depressive loneliness. And you can drink from the horse mug and tell yourself, boy, that's some good horse juice. Come on down and get yourself a cozy, and then pretend you're ordering a cozy horse, because you kind of are. Buy this stuff before it all sells out, which it won't. So don't worry.
Because it's infinite.
No,
Take
no
your time.
smooching.
And there you go. That's the official Argo Damon advertising merch teleshopping speech.
Okay, thank you, David Attenborough, for giving my shop
I don't
description.
know what that was. I'm very tired, and that's the
And
voice
now
that came
we
out.
see the Argo Damon shop.
You're a Muppet on Sesame Street.
Hi ho, Argo D. Damon here. But as a reminder, the shop sale goes for still the rest of this week. So if you're interested in getting things like the Rainbow Dash Little Cozy, this is the sample where I didn't put the art on the other side, but it is on the other one now.
My cozy left it upstairs.
I actually told you specifically. Here.
Oh no, we got another derpy. That's not derpy.
It's Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash.
But no, there's a sale for 50% off on the sale until the end of the week. But if you are a Twitch sub, you get permanent 10% off, so it's not like a big rush. But if for some reason you want to get something and you just are unable to the end of the week, let me know afterwards. I can give you a personal
That
code.
cozy's still potent.
A one-time use thing. After this weekend is when I'm gonna put the sword in YouTube, and so you guys get the deal. YouTube doesn't. It's not that great of a look right now, but I can work on that later.
The scene.
I'm not too worried on what she actually looks like in this moment because like they're not moving. I do like the idea that Fluttershy is just like, she's so sad, and I like that I have a horse on my lap.
She's like, ha ha ha, her life is ruined.
I also scaled Fluttershy's head down like 20%, and you can't even notice.
She got G5'd.
She's fine.
Get rid of her butt too to make her proper G5.
Actually, at this angle, when you kind of make the sit, it makes it work that way.
Yeah. Don't cry, Fluttershy. You've only doomed everyone.
Not yet.
I mean, it's pretty well implicated. That's why Rarity's kind of quietly freaking out. Like, she's trying to console her friend, but she's also it's going in her mind like, you've killed us all. You fool, kind fool.
So by putting one's soul into an object, it makes it like unkillable, right? And undestroyable?
Indestructible.
Why is the body not that way?
I don't know. I think that actually did happen to Snips and Snails. Their bodies became indestructible in Project Horizons.
Because of the magic stuff?
Because they kept dealing with the soul magic. Eventually their bodies became indestructible. They cannot die.
Because like my thought is if your soul, if the vessel that your soul inhabits is immortal, why is it that your body is not?
Like, I think Snips actually, because of powerful magics, most of his body was destroyed, but his skeleton continued.
I could see magic like that giving you immortality,
Yeah.
but not the kind you would want, and something like that would be it.
Snails remained in one piece, but neither of them like would age. Having done as much magic as they did with the book, it changed them. It probably would have changed Rarity too, but
She did do magic with it too, didn't she?
she had magic cast on her. But I think it's the difference between getting an X-ray and being an X-ray operator with no lead shield to protect you. And Snips and Snails did not use a lead shield.
Yeah, they weren't getting hit with it hard, but they were getting hit with it often.
Yeah, because they were probably cast more spells from the book than anyone. I think in Project Horizons, it's Snails who finally frees Celestia from the computer because he's the only one who can.
Because he knows that kind of magic.
He memorized the whole book. He's incredibly valuable.
I would think he's basically a walking. He's Withers.
Yeah.
He's Withers.
Like, Snails could do a job quickly, and he was the best at cutting souls. But if you needed something done right and there was no time limit, they asked Snails to do it because Snails knew it better. It just took him a while. He was the kind of guy who focuses very much on the minute details to the point where it would drive a normal person insane. Yes, Snails did not need the book. So in the book,
Well, that is per Project Horizons, which
per Project Horizons.
no matter what they say, I still consider to be not official canon. I consider that to be like side canon.
But
The
given that-
official book is the only official content to me.
But it did make Snails a walking black book, which is.
But again, that is
in the Project
in
Horizons.
Project Horizons. Nothing bad about Project Horizons story. I just feel like nothing is that has come out in terms of FOE side content has come. Well, maybe not close, but has matched up to the quality that the original was. Puppy Smiles with red, was it Pink Eyes? I wouldn't say that the writing was that great, but at least the story was short, complete, and was good, and was written from a different perspective. It was unique and fun, but I still don't think it was like up to the quality of. But I think that's my number 2 if I had to pick a follow-up book.
Puppy Smiles is the best character in fiction.
because it literally checks every box that you have for the perfect horse, other than too young.
No, she cool.
No, I'm okay.
I'm not saying it's never been a sexual thing. She's
I didn't say that.
adorable. You were implying it, and you know it. That's why you said too young.
No, that's not what I meant. Jeez, Michael's over here making so many implications.
She's adorable.
And that one Griffin in the book, whose name I forget, like when she meets Puppy Smiles, she's like, I couldn't care about anyone or anything else except this tiny horse because she's so good. You're going to make me hold my plush. If you have a Puppy Smiles plush, hold it, because she's been through some shit.
No, I think she's talking about this scene.
Oh, yeah. And Fluttershy had a rough day.
She was like 5, Nolan. She was a very young.
They
child.
kind of did imply that she was kind of not all there.
Well, yeah, because she's 5.
No, she was just dumb.
Wow. Children are dumb. I'll give you that.
I love. You're like, I can't call her dumb. I can call all children dumb and categorize her.
All 5-year-olds
but it's just
are
because
generally
she's.
stupid. Yes. By comparison to older people.
Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Was a whole show.
Yeah, there's
I guess fifth
fifth
graders
graders.
are like. What would fifth grader be? That's not 5. That's like 11, 10.
11.
No,
It's 10.
You start kindergarten when you're first grade's 5. Kindergarten's like 4. Or is it like a year? I think it just depends on the start. I think kids start at either 4, 5, or 6.
just because
That's the range.
Just because it got me thinking. I did talk with Kyle today, and we are still good for Saturday.
Okay.
So this is on my brain. Because there was some other stuff that kind of went down while we were gone, or while he was gone, and so he's kind of busy right now. And but I checked, and he's still good, which is good. But I don't want to cancel. Got D&D on Saturday, but it's going to be like a 7-hour session, which I'm really looking forward to. But I have so much I got to do. Okay.
She was adorable and she was kind of dumb. But she was also 5, so it made sense.
I feel like if somebody was having an emotional explosion, that their wings would probably not be tucked up.
No, she's got them.
It would probably be open and flat.
Well, they'd be maybe drooping on the floor. She wouldn't be holding them up.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think I would do something like that, but her giant fucking tail is here. So, like, just hovering over it just said wall, and I'm like, you know what? That actually, if that was Fluttershy's tail, is a good descriptor.
She learned if she keeps her tail that big, she doesn't have to sweep the floor or clean up the animal shit.
It's auto cleaning. She's like her own Roomba.
Yeah.
I am not going to lock her hair, so that's going to be the best I can do with it right now. That's fine, though. All right. So the camera, then. We're going to move them, because I want to have it where you can kind of see the spa stuff in the background. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it to closer to this angle. We're going to rotate them to like be in more of a position like this. On the carpet, we're gonna put them like, let's say here, maybe a little closer.
Well, she was also a child who grew up in a world where she never believed or had any reason to believe anything that ever hurt her. Like, pain was a foreign concept to this child outside maybe stubbing her toe. Like the whole thing, when the bombs are hitting Canterlot above, she thinks they're fireworks. Because what else could they be? And she's actually kind of excited because she thinks it's a parade.
I have some big problems with that.
Yeah.
One, and probably the biggest one, in a wartime situation, everybody would probably be trained on proper procedures in case of something, and so she would have already been shown what to do.
She was.
And what could have been, and so she is just fucking dumb.
No, her mother tried to walk her through it a few times, and she didn't really pick up on it.
Yeah, so she's just fucking dumb.
Like, she gave Puppy the location of the vault that she was supposed to go to, but she didn't.
Because she's stupid.
She's 5.
She's stupid.
Her mother tried to get her to remember the code to get into the vault, and she couldn't remember it. Because again, she's 5, but her mother wasn't there when the bomb started falling.
Okay, so if we do this instead, so we'll put her like there. We'll have, now we can see the stuff. That's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to have where you can see the stairs, otherwise it looks kind of weird. We'll do the massage table. Those should be
Cold.
You're cold?
A little bit.
Or maybe you should wear this super nice.
I'm wearing 2 shirts.
Well, I have my white shirt underneath that I had a long sleeve shirt on. I just put this on because I put shirts are so. We wear this super cool cheese in it shirt. The cheese in it dash.
I'm a little worried I might be getting sick. I hope.
I hope if you get fucking sick, I'm gonna be so angry for Saturday. I've got it. I have so much I still need to do, but it's like mostly in my head, and I've got the plan of what we're gonna do.
I like the idea is like, you get sick, I'm beating your ass.
Yeah, well, there's that phrase of like, if you die, I'm gonna kill you.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean,
why would you get sick? What have you done?
A lot. I've been
and no, but you usually like
very hard. Like
you can do a lot of things, but if you've been in the same environment you always have been, there's nothing to expose you to anything. Where have you been that you are outside your norm?
Maybe I'm getting shingles.
I think you're just getting a bad case of older.
I think that's part of it. Hey, Godzilla man. But I was cold a second ago. Now I'm warm.
It's running.
Oh.
Yes, hello, Godzilla man.
He's been doing pony stuff.
Yeah, we're doing.
He's gonna make him smooch. You see that? They're on the smooching floor.
We're doing more Photoquestia stuff. We're doing the scene with Rarity and Fluttershy at the spa.
I want Sweetie Belle lounging in that chair back there, and she just puts a pair of like headsets in, and Fluttershy starts crying. Like, yeah, this is just another day.
The spa ponies come by with a little vacuum cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one's gonna be.
That'd be funny, but she did chase them out of the room. She's like, "This is our spa for the day. Get out."
She does say that.
Yep.
Well, she just says,
no
"Remember,
smooching."
it's ours for the day. Nobody else is allowed in."
Yeah, and then she doesn't want them in there because Fluttershy is saying stuff that could get her in a lot of trouble if it got out.
Oh yeah.
Like if the spa ponies said something, which I would think, even if they're sworn to secrecy, that's something you would tell.
No, in this line of work, you are used to people telling you things, and you are going to lose customers if you tell people things.
That's a big one, though. That's everyone is potentially going to die. Big one. That's a hard thing to keep quiet.
All right, we're going to. I'm gonna try some stuff here. I want to see if I can make work. But
I keep looking down at my can, and I just think I'm drinking rainbow cider.
That's kind of. See, like I liked the black one.
I like the black one.
It's just that the white seam was weird because they just dyed the whole thing black on the front. So that was for the for these ones, the can for the can koozies for one of the products. I just it was a black one, but then it like this just didn't dye this, and this one I probably could have done a better image because the black rimming for it kind of made it like the image a little weird because you're losing the rim on it. But the color's fine. I just didn't like that thing, and so that's why I never did it.
I don't think it's a big deal.
And it's more of if people are putting money into things, I would want better than that.
I don't think it's bad. It's a cozy. That's the stitching.
It just I don't know.
Cozy together.
Eh.
They just don't have different colored threads for every color cozy.
There's other things I prefer. And thank you very much, Sunset, for the resub of 39 months. That's like 12 years. Are those on the ground? Yeah. All right. We're going to go and so these go here, and the carpet base I'll put with the carpet. Okay, that heads most of it. I don't want to do later. And now floor tiles.
Yes. Hello, Sunset. How you doing? Are you here to watch the ponies snuggle?
I guess they are kind
They
of.
are snuggling.
It's a method of, I guess.
It's a sad snuggle, but it's snuggling. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that immediately after the stream. I am going upstairs and I am going to sleep.
I was doing some D&D stuff just beforehand, and then I was like, God damn, I actually gotta like get stream stuff done now, so I want to finish up that stuff. There's a few things I don't mind, like if I forget some planning, but there's certain stuff I need to have printed. And if I don't have it printed, I'm gonna like have a problem. So I need to get that done. But I mean, I have it till Saturday, but I'm not a fan of doing things last minute, because if you do things last minute, then I will obviously forget something, and then now I have last minute on top of last minute. I'm not going to do that. This is John today about some stuff too, and he never got back to me.
I'll message John. Or John. You don't message John.
Okay, you got a point, but it is about D&D stuff, so like, I guess I could have put it in the general chat. Okay, so that should be big enough for the tile.
Also, John's one of like the few people I know who's very adamant about not having his phone out at work. He might be the last soul on earth.
I have my phone on me all the time at work, but it's usually because I'm listening to something, and like, cause I've been watching a Critical Role, and so I usually will have it playing on the side, like the video and everything, but I don't really need to watch it sometimes. But if they do something that was more of a physical thing, then I can take a look, but otherwise it's just there. But so my phone's constantly running. I basically like kill the battery on my headphones every day.
I'm
They're
pretty
getting
sure
older.
he actually turns his phone off.
That used to be the policy at my work.
I don't know that it's policy. I think it's just his personal policy.
No, it used to be if at our work we weren't allowed to have our phones in the building,
Yeah.
like let alone anything. Then they went lax on that, and then after COVID, especially, now they just don't care. It's just don't be stupid is all it is. I respect that level of discipline and need to know if my friends are calling. Yeah, I'm actually not bad about like picking it up to check things off, and if I get an email, I'll go and like check that quick, but I'm not normally it's like Humble Bundle saying it's a bundle or something. I'm not gonna care. But I'm not like I'm not one for just staring at my phone.
I don't stare at my phone, but if I get stressed, I'll quickly pick up my phone, click on either Facebook or Blue Sky, scroll down to the nearest horse, click that horse, copy it, paste it to the group chat, and then go back to work. And that's my stress reliever.
And how many pictures do you post a day?
5 to 6.
An hour?
No. I post in. Giz collects images throughout the day. And then when he has Wi-Fi access, he posts.
Okay.
I posted one. I mean, that counts. This counts, right?
Pet the pony.
But the one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So like
5, 6.
this, if I look behind this thing, that's this wall. Making that wall wouldn't be difficult.
You can just
I could do
do
it.
the Chinese paper doors. I think that'd be the standard for that. And I saw them earlier.
It's walls, because in this scene, this is my expansion of my shot. And actually, it's probably going to be more like oh, I'm way too much time here. I think it's like I have 8 seconds.
It's not a good coping mechanism. You should have a secret bottle of whiskey under your work desk. Yeah, but I actually have to be productive at my job.
There is like the Surly beer coffee ones smell so much just like coffee that you could just like pour yourself the beer.
Yeah.
And then when they ask, it's like it's coffee.
Whiskey is the coping mechanism of a salesman, which nobody's going to notice if he's not doing anything anyways.
Michael.
Oh no. Rarity won't let her up. It's like, no, not until you're done.
Mine ain't horsey.
My carpet's made of grass. It's purple.
You know, they're locked in place.
Eat the purple grass.
No, because of height wise, it to this point back here, this would be like 20 feet up. So the question is, if I like, how big of a ceiling does this place have? I'm gonna assume that it is probably it's a tent.
It's a tent. It's a series of tents linked together.
Then why do they have like stone pillars?
Because they're aesthetic. And then maybe they're holding up the tent. I don't know.
If you could buy the stone pillars, why can't you just buy the like ceiling?
This spa is a bunch of tents, large tents.
It is literally just a rolled in like barrel for water.
Like, this is a shitty spa, but it's all the town.
It's a very shitty spa. It looks nifty. It's got electricity. Like, this is definitely a powered lamp.
And
They have like candles on the wall here, but
they're floating.
Why is there art on this one, and this one, but not this one?
You couldn't afford it.
And that one too, and that one.
No, if you look
Also, they cheaped out on this. This one actually has the bumps. This one doesn't.
Well,
cheap.
What are you gonna do?
A little life hacker.
Now, the Ponyville Spa can very much be torn down and moved. Pretty easy. Which, given that the town has like shit for zoning codes, if you look at like the layout of the town, something they might have to do occasionally.
Ponyville has the feeling of a town, like if you go out to like New Hampshire or Connecticut or whatever, those towns were built when it was horse and buggy, and they are the same way.
Yeah.
Like there was one town in Connecticut I went to that the whole city, the downtown was one-way streets, but they were all just winding, and like if you missed a turn at a light to get back to it, you'd have to go through like the whole city to get back to that one-way road.
Yeah.
It was so bad, but it was just because it was built around horse and buggy, which didn't care about having nice, efficient lines and anything. It worked for what it needed to be.
My stress coping mechanism is 100% posting punnies, but I only post bunnies when I'm having a bad day.
So every day.
Yes.
I knew you were getting at there. Okay, so that's carpet. Now we need to get the base moved a little bit closer.
Sometimes what I really need is other people posting ponies, but they're slackers.
Only the days that with a Y. Yes, the days that with a Y.
That end with a Y. Why you do this to people?
Because I do it to you all the time.
Yes, you do. It's maddening.
Okay, so now my thought is, I have an implication of a curve. I could curve this carpet around. Let me get my camera movement figured out first, though.
Of course.
That's me. Oh, I need to fix something on this tile. This tile has LOD turned on. Oh god, which tile is it? Oh Jesus. Okay, there we go. It is. I guess it's saved as a normal map.
I don't know. I've never really understood that stuff very well. Eventually, I click on enough stuff and it works.
So normal map is identifying it as a bump map.
Yes.
Which is weird that the base, the normal map is as well. sRGB is just how to interpret the color. 8-bit alpha and stuff that I think that's just how much data you're putting in the alpha. So I'm thinking like 1-bit alpha probably means black and white. There's like sharp edges. 8-bit alpha might mean it allows for fading. Clamping is clamp S, clamp T, clamp U, and clamp all are in regards to repetition of the textures in any direction. No bitmap and no level of detail, the two you want to turn off if you want the textures. Like here, you can, oh no, it's on the 2K stream. You can see that this is kind of blurry going off into the distance here. Now that I have it turned off, you can see that the detail kicks in and now it maintains the detail. It is meant to, if you're looking at a texture at a very low angle, that in a video game, you're probably not going to really need the detail because it's going to be at such a low angle anyway. So it just lowers the quality of it to improve performance. So it gives it's processing a smaller texture file. I don't need that here. So I don't care. I don't care about performance when I'm just pre-rendering. But now that's fixed. What was it with the camera? Okay, yeah, so I want to try... Oh, yeah, figure out the camera. That's what I want to do. So... I kind of want to have it off to the side here. Because I want things to be a bit atmospheric, so I don't want to have it be where it's just... always focusing on just the characters. I want the atmosphere of where they are to play into a thing. That's why I really want to put the detail into the areas, but then have them be still in there. Because if I wanted to, I could just like put the camera up here the whole time, or like put it at kind of a low angle, like if she's like dominating Fluttershy. But I don't want that. I want to have it be where you can see the whole area and kind of do that. We can maybe do a little bit of a zoom as it's going in.
No, Sunset, that's why it's a good thing I haven't won the lottery. I definitely would spend all the money trying to develop a retro virus that turns us all into horses.
Let's do a little bit more turn.
I'd be happy.
Yeah, we'll do something like that. Let's... I don't know if this is going to work, but I want to see... Twisting a camera normally gives an uneasy... It makes it feel like you're on unsteady ground. It makes you feel kind of off kilter. I'm wondering if that would actually work. I kind of like it, actually. We're going to keep it. And I think I'm going to do it more where I'm going to... Oh, nope, not that. I'm going to do more of a focus in on her. Yeah. So this allows it so that you have the full expansive shot visible, but then as things are going, it makes everything feel like it's slowly coming in and bringing your focus to a single point, even though we don't quite get there. And I kind of like that. So, okay. Rise of Pony Empire. Wasn't there like a derpy religion that you had for a while?
Yeah, that's still around.
When's the last time you had a meeting?
We don't meet so much as we just like hang
The Derpy's
around,
Anonymous.
speaking the praises of Derpy.
Okay. Because of this.
You got sad Fluttershy songs.
Gonna give you guys a cool medieval song. It's sad, perfect for the sad Fluttershy. It depends. I mean, I normally don't like clicking links where I don't know what's gonna pop in, but
Get all the
you've been
horse
here enough.
fires.
I can probably.
Turns your computer into nothing but horse. Replaces all the pictures with the picture of Derpy.
That is not the copy I wanted.
Family photo albums gone. Just
I
Derpy
wanted
now.
this one and this one. Ooh. All right. And I think I'm at a low enough angle too that if I do like turn the carpet into there, that it kind of will work. Yeah, we're gonna see if this works right now. So we're gonna grab all the carpet. Oh, let's get these into that group here too. Palace Nelly. I'm not sure what that is. Like the music we're listening to now, I haven't actually added this list. Oh no, I added like 1 or 2 in the last year, but I don't add to it. I used to add to a ton, but most of the stuff is from like 4 or 5 years ago. And for some reason, there's like 200 songs on the list, but every time I go to play it, it tends to kind of pick a small set and only loop through those. All right, we're gonna see which is this one. Okay, so this one, by deselecting it, reselecting it, should make it the main one. Yep. Rotation, local. Oh, no, not local. I do want world. No, because then it's going to be all in the group. They're not parented together, so yeah, it doesn't actually work that way.
Copy shift.
I'd have to parent-child all the relationships, like all of them, to make it work right. I don't know if I quite want to do that because that's going to be a lot of work. Because it's like figuring out 17 goes to 13. Okay, boom. And then, oh, but then the scaling's going to be off. Okay.
You can just leave it because it looks fine.
Yeah, I wanted to leave because it would really provide a better feeling to it. What I can probably do instead, if it's going to be a cheap way to do it, is to just take the carpet that we have here, copy, paste. Just do this. Because when the camera's here, the difference is being able to show the carpet. I guess you can barely see it from there. Showing it kind of curve around, I think is nifty. But you can barely see it.
We're gonna get out of that tub and immediately step on the carpet. This is a horrible idea. Who put carpet inside of a tent?
You're the one that's saying they have a tent.
They are in a tent. I don't know if it's like a permanent tent. Maybe it's a really nice tent.
I'm gonna double check now that I have lots more. That these lights still work with that being like that is. Okay. From this angle, from the camera, from the light's perspective, it's fine. From the not light's perspective, it gets a little easier to notice. Okay, so because of that, I'm going to play it safe, and we're not going to do that. I can do it. No, that wouldn't work. There's a really funky way I could probably make it work, but I'm not going to do it. I think it's just going to do it this way. We'll have it go up to this edge, and then these two. I think these are just duplicates. Yeah.
Michael Nosicki, I think I might just be exhausted. I think I just need to lie down.
Anytime you start feeling a little sick,
I've pushed myself pretty hard
there's some
recently.
there's some juice in the back of the fridge. Just grab some before
I
bed.
had juice just now.
Jungle juice isn't the same. No, just have a little bit. I think like a small glass is enough to get most of your vitamin C. If you're unsure if you're getting sick, it's just safer too.
Yeah.
Getting over a head cold, I mean a bad one. Yeah, I don't get sick very much because I don't go plenty places. I'm a homebody. Which
And he doesn't do much when he's here.
the fuck you talking about? I will beat you. That is something I do. I beat you.
Yeah, that is how you exert yourself.
Okay, you can see to this point, but Fluttershy is... Oh, their butt's in the way, but it's technically... Yeah, you can see that the gap is there.
Wait, what's in the way?
Her butt.
Look under the carpet again.
We're not going to zoom in on her butt.
No, I'm not saying to zoom in on her butt. I'm trying to see what the issue is.
No, I could see a gap in the background, so I wanted to put that there.
What is coming out the bottom of the carpet? Tails. That's it.
No smooching.
The carpet over there, I'm not sure if I'm going to do carpet. I could probably just get away with it being the purple, but we'll see. With this scene, they had some like whatever. I'm thinking if they had carpet over there, they would probably have like lounge chairs. The problem is, I need MLP themed one. So that's my problem with this scene is if I make it very MLP,
Yes.
all the other scenes are going to seem weird because they're not.
They're MLP.
No, like because I don't have full scenes that I can fill with MLP themed models.
I mean, they went to the Ponyville spa. That's what you're doing.
I know, but it's going to look in contrast to everything else. And so that's where I need to be a little careful. Where I would probably like to mix in non stuff. Like, well, that one, that's green though.
So,
Maybe a weird color. And this is Fluttershy's sofa, isn't it?
yeah. She's probably with. She likes it.
I don't have it implied that like they kind of just fell off the couch.
I like that sofa because it's very much designed for a horse. It's actually designed for a horse.
Recoloring that is easy though. Okay, so we'll say that was there, and then there'd be like a that'd be like
They have like
coffee table. There's no, I don't think I have like pony coffee table though.
I think Fluttershy's Cottage stuff had one.
Yeah, but that's Fluttershy's cottage.
Yeah, but it's pony coffee table. It's the Pepto tablet.
I love how there's like two of them. Like, I don't know why.
Floofed and squished.
Oh, this one.
That was a little bit recognizable.
It's been. I love how inside the tree they put the stump of another tree.
Yeah, they thought it was funny.
Yeah. Don't try running tree. See what it would do to you.
It's the stool. There's the coffee table. It's blue.
That's not really a coffee table. That's a sit at table.
It's an end table.
No,
It just depends how big you make it.
that is definitely a table that you. Yeah, round table. This is like you put a chair
That's what you put a lamp on.
where you eat your lunch. Yes, it's a bit big. You can probably put it off to the side here. Well, teacups will work. Ooh,
It's got the big pony handle.
this is
cup.
extra large tea. That's not a pony cup. That's like I need to take a piss and there's no toilet around.
That's what's in the cup. They need to drink more water.
Yes. If your piss looks like coffee, you need to go to the emergency room. I was like, why does it look weird? It's because I didn't realize it's floating.
Coffee cups are touching. That's the other thing about Ponyville. It doesn't have like any running water except the town fountain, which I think is just probably recycling its own water.
They just go and piss in the fountain.
Yeah, it's close thing they got to the running toilet.
How many bathrooms have you seen in Ponyville?
One.
No.
Oh, I guess that one's on Applejack's farm.
Mm-hmm. She's got money.
Yeah, they live in the high life. No, there's a bathroom in Pinkie Pie's house in the Sugar Cube corner, but you only see the bathtub.
Yeah, that's where they piss.
And it's very clear they fill it with buckets of water that they have to fill it. They heat buckets of water and then fill it
The shift lock is
one
a little
bucket
weird.
at a time. No, they're filthy animals. Birdie's the only one who behaves on a regular basis. She wants to be high society, of course. That's how you know somebody's high society, is they're not covered in shit.
They ain't got shit all over them.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Sir Edward, for including a new piss quote.
No, that wasn't new. It was from before.
Oh, that's just lucky. Wow.
How did you? But did I just say that?
Well, you talked about piss. Or did I talk about piss? I'm very tired. Every moment is agony. Let's continue.
Oh, wait, I have to actually put something there. Wow.
Well, that's a cute outfit. Why you never use that outfit? That is adorable.
I haven't had a need to.
It's so cute, though. No, I did. Work has been extra stressful. They're not listening to my, at this point, is becoming demands because I am overworked at the point where I think I'm about to collapse. And they don't care so long as I get the work done.
For the last 3 years, I've said get a new job, and you just keep complaining.
Because it used to be a good job.
Yeah, and you kept saying that too.
Yeah, and I keep hoping it's gonna be a good job again.
So you know what you should do? Look elsewhere.
I thought you were gonna say burn it all down.
Well, do that second. At least get your job first. Otherwise, you don't have rent. If you're unhappy, do something about it. That's.
Well, I told the manager there, no additional work until we get more people. We cannot handle it. And they blew me off. So it's going to become a demand here real soon.
Then you just work at your normal pace. You don't work any faster. You just do your normal thing. And if you keep showing them that you can keep up, even at your own detriment, they're not going to do anything about
At
it.
my own detriment. I'm not keeping up anymore.
Yeah, but if you just work at a comfortable pace. It's up to them to get more staff, not you to overwork yourself.
Yeah.
Like there's plenty of other places out there that can do you better. There's no reason to stay where you are if that's what they were doing. So, because at this point, it's on you to do something about it.
Well, it's going to become an issue really soon. I've laid down ultimatums before, and that's generally the only time they do anything. And then they complain that I'm like threatening them, and I'm like, no.
And you have every right
What's
to,
going to happen?
because it's your life to do what you want. A job is a job. You go there, you do the work, you get paid, you leave. They have no. If they think that you're being cheap about something, you go elsewhere. You have no obligation to them. The one thing that's bugging me right now a little bit about the carpet is the transition feels a little strong.
I mean, it's carpet. They're not supposed to blend. It's carpet and tile.
Yeah, but
You can
like,
put like a wooden
I was gonna see if I can find some trim. It's not as much about it needs something. It's just having something that provides a border between the two as some kind of a transition, whatever is important. Like between the floor that we have in the game room to the carpet outside, there's a little trim. Just trying to find like straight trim. That's not too bad. Oh, that'll work.
No, I don't feel like my work needs me. They will collapse without me.
Yeah, and then that's their problem.
Yeah, that's why when I actually do an ultimatum, they listen. But I hate that I have to give them ultimatums for them to listen.
I have my conversation with my job coming up really soon about pay and stuff, and for the work I'm doing, I'm not being paid enough for that type of work, and so I'm going to be having a conversation with them, and they very much know that if I were to leave in the next like 2 months, they are so fucked. So, and that's what I'm putting it on them. So I'm taking advantage of it at the best possible time. I got all the numbers, and if they end up saying no, which I really don't see them doing because they're pretty actually cool people, but if for some reason they do, I'll look elsewhere. I've already double checked. I already know what I could make elsewhere. So
I did see a job opening at Northrop recently. Thought about it.
The worst that's going to happen on applying is nothing happens. Trust me, that happened to Adam a lot. He's been applying at a lot of places, but
it's weird places.
He's been looking for specific things, but at least he has income in the meantime.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the best income. Actually, I can't even see this trim. I like it there, but I can't see it. I wonder if I put it up a little bit. It's probably because I put it at an angle. Yeah.
Trim would often be at an angle.
Yeah, it is, but the angle then, because the camera's at an angle too, makes it so that you really can't see it because it's at a similar angle.
You don't need to see it. It's just good to know it's there.
It bothered me a little bit, but I feel like without being able to see it, that's what's bothering me. I stayed too long in my last place because I felt like they needed me. Finally, my mental health got so bad, I had to take the leap. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if they need you or not because they can find somebody else. You are the reason human resources is called human resources is because you are a resource. and they are managing you as a
You
resource.
just have to work not to be a resource to be exploited.
I had a manager tell me I did not show any initiative and dedication to increase productivity. I laughed her in the face and told her the company gave me no incentive to work any harder than I was willing to provide. Yeah, that's what I do. I look at how much I'm being paid, what I need to do, what I enjoy, and I work at the pace that I feel that I am being paid and working. If I feel like I'm being severely underpaid, I'm not going to bust my ass. I did that when I was in trucking, where they did a thing where they messed up, their numbers were down, and their way to make it up was to cut everybody's hours 5 hours a week. So I had worked 7-hour days, and I only got paid for 7-hour days, but by law, I was still considered full-time at 35 hours a week, but now I was making less. But I was still expected to be there 8 hours a day. And so I would normally still clock out after 7, but then I would go out on the dock and try to make them extra money so that we could get our hours back. And I look back, I'm like, why was I doing that? Like, why was I trying to go and make them extra money so that I could get my extra 1 hour back every day? Why? It was so stupid. I enjoyed doing that. It was weights and inspections, going out and like measuring things and doing the math and figuring out like if what the information I provided was correct. I actually enjoyed that. So that's why I didn't mind it too much, because it was fun. But why? The company doesn't owe you anything. What they get from you is profit. They're already making something from you. I sent interviews for prisoner department. Places are hiring. Yeah, well, in our monthly meeting at our work, our department always goes over what their like new recs are, their new requests for new employees, and there's almost always like 7 or 8 open recs. A lot of them are just, they take, our onboarding process takes like 2 months. From the point of interview to starting is 2 to 3 months. Sometimes by the time you actually get in, it's kind of crazy long, but they just take a while. But they usually have so many people applying, and it's not that like so many people applying in that they don't have, or the market's flooded with people looking for jobs. It's just that there's so many positions out there too. Still can't get. Wait, where do I have to do for height on this to like make it visible?
The carpet is high. If the
I know the carpet is high,
yes,
but you can see through the edge of it.
But it's a shag carpet. If the trim is higher than the carpet, people are gonna trip over that shit.
I want to see it.
I know you want to see it, but you're creating a hazard in the workplace.
They have hooves.
They're still gonna trip.
They're not gonna trip.
Ponies, if they trip, they explode, and you're creating a dangerous environment. I read that somewhere.
Is that from like the anthology short where Pinky explodes?
Yeah, I was thinking about.
She did trip in that one part and exploded. I think this. I'll do this because it's kind of small on this screen, but when you actually zoom in, you can see a little bit of a trim. So that's at least something. Now, though, I do like my job right now because I feel like they're not exploitative, and they are big on promoting and getting you to focus on the things that you enjoy doing. They are always asking, like, where do you want to go? What is your career path? What can we do to help you get there? They have a budget every year. So like this last year, I went to Texas for a conference, which I really would rather not have done, but that was a full paid thing. And it was fun actually. And then there was no work that was left behind because when I came back, I wasn't behind or anything. So like, yeah, they're really good about things. And I have actually a good manager that finally is back after maternity leave. I have no complaints with my current employment anyway. I'm going to get rid of a few carpets here. But I've had my fair share of shitty employers too, mainly when I worked in trucking, because trucking is kind of cutthroat. Competition is nice, but when you are a resource and they try to cut costs, you are part of the resource being cut too. So I was laid off once and then hired back, and I don't know why I went back there. right, with the carpet then. Oh no, actually, I can probably make this work. We're going to grab the position. Which is it's X and Y, I think. We're gonna grab an area like here, and we're gonna just jitter it. That should be, yeah, it goes all over the place. We're gonna. Oh, this might be a little tough with this.
The carpet looks fine.
But I wanted to jitter it just to make them a little uneven, but because I put them so close to the edges, if I do that, there's a good chance that, like, oh, actually, that wasn't too bad when it moved. If I'm very careful about it. Yeah. It's still going to be annoying to try to do whatever. It'll look better when the light's on. I'm a little concerned once I have all the lights on that if a lot of lights come from above, the carpet might still look kind of weird. But we'll figure that out later.
So the only ponies in the spa this time, besides the people working, is Rarity, Fluttershy, and Sweetie Belle is somewhere.
Sweetie Belle comes in a little later. She's the one that talks about Applejack.
Yeah.
Having been in the accident. And the spa ponies are there. Rarity doesn't really see them until she gets up to take a breath. And then they come up to her, I believe.
Yeah.
I wish my workplace was a chill environment, but half of the front staff are my generation and lazing around at all opportunities. So, like, what's crazy is a lot of the people, we had a problem at our work where people would just stay working there forever. So we had a lot of boomers that were like in their 70s or like late 70s that were just still working there. And because of that, they were never really bringing in new people. So we were having a problem of losing knowledge. And they knew that. The company as a whole knew that. So they were trying to bring in younger people so that they could shadow with those people, even though they didn't really have the need for the people. They knew that if they didn't, they were going to have a problem in the future. So they brought in a lot of people. So we ended up getting a lot of younger people, but it's kind of, we have a lot of really good young people that are like super go-getters. I mean, they're in a career path, so they went to college for this. They're engineers. They have a passion for the stuff. I haven't ran into one yet at work that what I would say is like a Zoomer or anything that wasn't very competent.
He didn't try to
it is a different type of workplace.
Because every time I talk to Zoomers, they try to start casting spells. Or maybe that's just mostly Adam.
No, we had some interns that were, we have usually like anywhere from like 10 to 20 interns that work every summer. And so they're like college students. And like there was somebody that was there once. He was there for 3 years in a row as an intern for our group. And he was great. He was, and I think he was like, you know, anywhere from 19 to 21 for the time. So, no, he was, there are people out there that do good work. It's just, if you give somebody a shitty job, don't expect them to be doing a perfect job at it. Because they're, if I was working at McDonald's still, I'm not going to bust my ass for shit. I'm going to do the bare minimum because you're paying me the bare minimum. But if you're at a job where they're paying well, you're probably going to try to do well because you actually are in a comfortable spot. And at that point, you can maybe in some way feel that the company's giving you a lot, so you want to give back. But if the company's treating you like shit, you have no obligation to keep treating them like gods. Anyway, we'll see where you can send you guys. Let's see here.
It's ponies.
He's talking a lot. I've never seen him game anymore. Guild Wars 2. Oh my god. Hold on.
That's nostalgic.
I played Guild Wars 2 when it came out.
Yeah, I did too. I was a necromancer.
Yeah, I was one of the beast people, the beast guys. Again, this has been like 12 years. I was one of the beast guys, and I bought it when it came out. I even took a couple days off work and just beasted it. There was like an ice dragon, something like big raid boss way further, and I ended up, because I was playing enough, the future further areas were so unpopular because there was nobody that was of that level, that we were fighting these raid bosses with like small groups of people, and they were a challenge, and we had to use the mechanics that the boss figured out. Went back there like a couple weeks later, and people were just cheesing it. And the game was great when it first came out, and then it just got ruined. But yeah,
I was one of those cheesers.
oh no, I super enjoyed the game until they nerfed jumping.
Yeah.
They felt that like in combat, jumping around was causing people to like have an advantage just from moving so much, and so they nerfed it in PvP, and then it just kind of became stupid. And it wasn't because I was jumping around all the place. It just was because part of the game was fun, was having this like, it was mobile, not like a lot of the old MMOs where you could only like lock to the ground. You could be mobile, and then they took that away. And I was like, blah. But yeah, well, the second list is on, but yeah, we can head over to them because that's a very nostalgic game for me. I've only played it for like a few months, but I put a lot of time into that few months. Anyways, we'll head over there.
Yes.
Oh, that's through YouTube, so I can't just pause it. Come on.
The wolf.
There we go. Anyway, thank you to Sunset Serenade for the last for the last lullaby. No, for the resub.
Let's go and sniff that sunset.
We'll be back Friday, work on some more stuff. It does look like we're going to be probably doing some more Clair Obscur on Sunday. We were going to start a new game, but looks like we got to finish the current one. So our new game will be starting more like mid-March.
Someday. Maybe.
No, we're not starting a new game Sunday.
No, someday.
Someday. Pretty tangential, but whenever my coworkers were concerned about calling in sick, I tried to goad them into throwing up on the manager's shoes. Oh, okay, so there are certain things like you don't owe them any, but they're being inconsiderate and an asshole, like just a bad human being, does not make you in the right anymore. If you think that a job is being a bad person, being bad back just makes you both even. It doesn't quite make you the better person. So I wouldn't do that. Anyway, yeah, we'll see you all on Friday. Have a good week, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Go explode.
Yeah.